Pinnacle Entertainment Group presents Hollow's Last Hope, a premiere playtest featuring Pathfinder for Savage Worlds. Fast, furious, fun, fantasy, on Kickstarter now. A plague has come to Falcon's Hollow. Death lingers in the water. 4 heroes race against time to collect ingredients for the cure. Starring Nguyen Bradley, Jordan Caves-Callarman, Leander Lacy, Diana Restrepo, and Meghan Caves.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Hollow's Last Hope. This is the episode in which everyone dies. So, I mean, I'm kidding, am I? Okay. I'm kidding. Maybe. So let's chat real quick about, first of all, let's meet everybody, because you guys might not know who these people are, and it's important that you know. So I will tell you first that I am Meghan Caves, and I will be your GM for this very final episode of Hollow's Last Hope. But let's meet my lovely players. Let's start. Diana, I'm going to throw you in. Let's start with you. So tell us who you are. Tell us your name, and tell us anything that you would like about your character that stands out to you, whether it's mechanical or it's in your backstory, whatever you would like.
Sure. I'm Diana Restrepo. I'm playing Kaira, the elf rogue. It's dear to my heart because my first character ever playing Pathfinder was a rogue, so I really love it a lot. She is the darker one of the group, and I have to say I really love her arc right now with Kaizen. I was going to say Leander, but it's Kaizen. I really love that arc. It's one of my favorites because we started off as kind of like silent enemies, and now we're turning into like maybe friends. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, let's meet Michelle.
Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Nguyen Bradley. I am playing Celeste, your friendly neighborhood cleric. This is my first time being a straight-up healer, I believe, in any RPG game, let alone the Savage Pathfinder. So I have really been enjoying being a spellcaster. Usually, spellcasting for me as a player is very daunting because there's a lot of like spells and preparations and remembering things and a lot of things to keep track of as a spellcaster. But with this system, I found I really enjoy the trappings. Like basically, when you start, you only get like so many, but then also those spells you get, you are able to sort of flavor in your own way, which is really nice. I know other systems do this too, but I think that's been very fun. I like that I feel like I have a lot of options though, even though I have like 5 spells right now after we leveled up. I still feel like I have a lot I can do outside of just straight up spellcasting, because the system is so, whatever you want to do, just try it. You either have an attribute in or you don't, but you can still try it, and I like that a lot because I think I've heard this about other people playing clerics in the past, is that they feel like they can't do anything. Like if they can't heal, then I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing then, and I don't think I felt like that way throughout this whole campaign. So this has been
That's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I totally feel you on. It's nice whenever you can like know all of your spells. It feels like it actually makes you more agile to have less and to be able to do more. So totally. Awesome. Thank you. Let's meet Leander.
Hi everyone, I am Leander Lacy. I am playing Kaizen, your human fighter. A 2-weapon fighter. I'm enjoying him tons. I think this is probably my first time playing a fighter character, actually, because I'm like, oh, they're so boring. They don't do anything with slash. And so I guess the 2 things I'm realizing: one, just like any other great role-playing class, like you add the backstory, you add the role-play to it, so that's what makes it fun and exciting. And I feel like I've been able to do that so far with Kaizen, and I really appreciate that. But also, he's far more complex in his fighting abilities than I thought he was initially. It isn't just like hack and slash. I mean, the ability to use a different edge once per combat is pretty cool, as long as I have the stats for it. It just makes them a little bit more agile, a little bit more versatile and complex, and I really appreciate that. So, although, yes, I am hacking and slashing a lot, I really enjoy it, and I enjoy my ability to protect my friends through fighting, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
Taking away those bennies from the GM.
Yeah, those bennies just drain. Awesome, thank you. And let's meet Jordan.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan Caves-Callarman. I am playing Diffel Darian, the gnome sorcerer. This is not my first time playing a sorcerer, but this is my first time playing a sorcerer in Savage Worlds or Savage Pathfinder. And I'm really enjoying the versatility that I have with Diffel. He's got a lot of fun tricks he can pull out, and I feel like there's never a lack of things for me to do in any given situation, whether it's setting someone up for sneak attack or casting a spell myself. I got options.
You do have lots of options. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Jordan. So before we get going, I just wanted to let you guys know this has kind of been an interesting journey because when we started, I believe with the Savage Pathfinder rules, we were starting with version 17 and we're now at version 38. So there have been a lot of changes, some of which you may not actually get to see in the game itself, but there's going to be notes, so you'll be able to tell what has changed. One of the major changes that I just want to touch on here is that the classes are now edges. So that is a pretty big shift. There are a few other things that have changed as well. A few things with spells, edges, etc. But that's things that are pretty common, and if they pop up, we'll talk about them when they pop up. Last time you all arrived at the monastery, you've actually been able to find every other item that you need, and getting to the monastery to find those iron bloom mushrooms is the very last thing that you need. So that's where you are. You went into the monastery and it was like a nice, pleasant, happy place. There are lots of, soft, squishy, friendly. No, not at all. It's been cold and dark and cruel and mean. You guys did fight like just a tiny little dog-sized spider. No big. Really though, you guys kind of handled that spider instantly, so it really was no big. And you found a few, secret passages. You fought some skeleton dwarves, but you found a few iron bloom mushrooms doing that, and then just had to fight a couple of wolves, and one just happened to get away. And I think you guys, where we left off, I don't know, you were like relaxing, and oh no, right. You had just walked into the desecrated shrine, and something dropped down right on top of you. I think that's where we left. But before we start, because I have a tendency to forget, but this time I've remembered bennies for everyone.
Yay!
Yay, bennies! So at the beginning of a session, everyone starts with 3 bennies unless you have an edge or a hindrance that affects that. And alas, we do have Diana Caira here who has some bad luck. So she starts with 2. I begin with 4, 1 for each of my players. So those have already been given out. So, just taking a moment to remember where we were. You all had just walked in to the desiccated shrine. It's very dark in there, like extra dark. I believe that Kaizen and was it Caira? Or no, it was Kaizen and Celeste, I believe, who had gone into the entrance. Is that right? And Caira and Diffel were kind of out in the hallway.
For sure me, I remember.
Yeah, and being in the hallway sounds definitely like where I would be.
Yeah. Are we on the map? We're on number 10, right? Or is that a different room?
Yes, it's number 10 on the map.
Okay, just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is right, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, that means we are going directly into combat.
Whoa.
And I haven't prepared my cards for myself, so good job, Megan. I shuffled them last time, so I just have to grab them. Okay, so let me take a look here and remember where we all are. So
hallway.
We are in here. Hallway, thank you. Yes, hallway. I don't remember quite what all you saw last time, but I believe what I shared with you is that it was just very dark, very, like, the light that you have wasn't able to even push through the dark. All right, so let's start with initiative. Celeste, wow, you got a Joker starting off.
Yeah!
Which is pretty impressive. That means everybody gets another Benny.
Woohoo!
Yay!
What a way to start a game!
I get to
Yeah.
be normal.
That's awesome.
Need it.
That means that you will have a +2 to everything you do this round, Celeste, and you can go at any time. All right, next we have a Queen of Diamonds for Kaira.
Ooh, thank you. Oh, those are pretty cards.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you. Those are
Cool.
my alchemy, my
Nice.
England alchemy cards
Very
for
nice.
Rosaline. Diffle, that is an ace of diamonds or an ace of spades.
Wow.
Well, of the two, the diamonds is lower, so I guess I'm keeping the ace of diamonds. So hesitant.
What am I gonna get?
Wow. You got a jack of hearts.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys did really, really well. And our little friends here got a 9 of diamonds.
One more time for those of us in the hallway. Can you describe our little friends
Yes.
and how horrific they are?
Pretty bad.
Yeah, you can see them if you would like. If you go to slide 8, this is what you're looking at. They are dark mantles. They look like big, triangular, flying, creepy squid things.
No.
So, pretty
No.
normal.
Like
Pretty
if an
normal.
octopus had wing flaps.
Yep, they even have wing flaps.
Baby Cthulhu's.
I'm against this completely.
They are kind of baby Cthulhu's, yes. So yeah, they have dropped down specifically on Kaizen. So, and there are so far, as you can tell,
Don't like
There
the use of so far.
so far you can tell there seem to be 2 of them dropped down.
Oh, okay.
Celeste, you can actually go first here if you would like. I actually believe what they did, if I remember correctly, 1 dropped down in front of you, Kaizen, and 1 dropped down behind you.
Yeah, just
So
a little
there's-
surrounded. No big deal.
Yeah, just touch around it. However, I believe, Celeste, if you were closer to the door, you would essentially be, you guys would kind of be like a big sandwich, you know? So you're technically, you and Kaizen are ganging up on the one in between you and Kaizen.
Got it. Does that? Oh, okay, never mind. That's somebody else's ability to.
Yeah,
If you're too
that's a
sandwiched.
rogue ability.
That's not me. That's someone else in this group.
You do get a +1 for an attack, basically, a
Nice.
melee
Right.
attack, if you were to take it.
Attacking.
In
It's
addition
been a
to the
minute.
+2 from your
The
Joker,
+2.
so yeah, pretty good.
Oh. Okay. I will. What would I really do though? Is it because it's dark in here? Does that mean that Kaizen can't really see because it's dark, or am I
Yeah.
not doing that stuff?
Yeah, Kaizen would be taking an illumination penalty, basically.
What
Wasn't he holding the moss?
Yes,
But it wasn't-
But this darkness doesn't. He's having a hard time. That it is not penetrating this darkness, basically.
Okay, I know what I will do.
Moss.
Then. I'm gonna cast Smite on Kaizen's blade, so that way it's illuminated and it's stronger if it
Ooh.
works. This takes 2 power points from
Fancy.
me, and I have to roll right for it.
Okay.
Yeah. How do I do this? Remind me.
You make your spellcasting
D10. Yes. Okay.
spellcasting roll and your wild die,
That's what. Yes.
and you're gonna add a +2 to it no matter what you do because you got that Joker.
Okay. That is a 5, 6, 7 then.
7. So that will be without a raise. That will give, I
Aw.
believe, a +2 to your attacks and damage rolls, Kaizen, for 5 rounds. Which
I think
is,
it's just
Yes.
damage
Ooh.
for smite.
Is it just damage for smite?
The weapon's
Five
damage is
rounds.
increased by +2. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
So when I cast this, once again, I guess there's no windows here, but maybe just from the top of the roof, you see stars come in and go straight to your weapon and illuminate it, so it has a soft blue glow now. Your double weapons, even maybe. Yeah, probably just one weapon.
I feel like when you do that, you get a little bit of like, these things kind of don't like that. They're like, ugh, and they kind of, I don't know, if they can like kind of like gurgle hiss, that's kind of what they do, you know?
Oh, yum.
And then I think I would move away from the doorway to make room for everyone else to come in if they want to help, I guess.
Okay, so if you step back, this thing will get an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
I think
wow.
you're close enough for that.
I don't do that. Instead, I just turn my head and I yell, we've got incoming, bad things. They're bad. They're bad triangles. Please help.
Yes, they are bad triangles indeed. Okay, so is that it for your go? All right, awesome.
Yes.
So next up then will be Diffle.
Okay, so Kyra and I are in the hallway.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot a look over at Kyra and say, I'll try and clear some room for you to do your thing.
Appreciate it.
And then Diffle is going to run into the desecrated shrine area, and I'm seeing on the map what look like some broken pews or benches. I'm gonna run in behind Celeste and jump up on one of the benches. I'm gonna take 2 actions.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and test the closest monster, so that I can maybe make it vulnerable for Kyra. And then I'm going to cast a spell, and I'm going to use one of my pinches of magical salt to offset the multi-action penalty for that spell.
Awesome.
So first, I'm going to try and test the dark mantle nearby, and just try and get its attention and make a big deal so it'll focus on me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and use persuasion for that, or maybe I actually think performance would probably be closer,
Okay.
even though I don't have that skill. I'm gonna try it untrained, so I'm just at a -4. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Hey, you! Look at me! I'm small and delicious!
Oh, God.
Yeah, totally failed that. I'm going to spend one of my bennies to re-roll that, because I really want to make it vulnerable if I can.
Okay.
There's an ace on my d4.
Woo! There you
And
go.
a 5 minus 4 is a 1, so still a failure.
Oh, do you want to use another Benny?
Sure, why not? Go big or go home.
I mean, you got an extra one anyway.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Probably my distraction noises are drowned out by my fear noises. And then as I jump up on the bench, seeing that it's not paying any attention to me, I shoot a look back at Kyra and kind of shrug, and then sprinkle some salt on my hands as I start to wave them together, and colors start to bloom out from my hands, and I'm going to fire off one large bolt at the far creature that is in front of Kaizen.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So use the salt, so I get a +2 to that, so no multi-action penalty. An 8, which is a success with a raise on an empowered bolt.
Oh boy, on an empowered bolt. Okay. That is an 8. Wow. Yes. You hit them. You hit them. The one.
Okay, so that's going to be 46 damage to it. Okay, that's an ace. So 10, 11, and 12. That is a crap damage roll for 4d6. So I'm going to spend one more Benny, bringing me down
hang on,
to
10,
1.
11. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
one Benny left.
You are very low on Bennies.
8, okay. 13. 13
Yep.
damage.
13, so that's with 2 raises. I'm gonna try to soak it.
Okay.
Oh, so sad.
This giant prismatic, blob just fires out of Diffle's hands and streaks towards that thing, and...
Yeah. Nope, no soaking there. So you kind of are trying to do all this stuff to help Celeste. You're like, sorry, and then you just shoot this bolt really intensely over at this one right in front of Kaizen, and this thing is up in the air with its tentacles, and it's all gurgle hissing, and it's just coming right at you, Kaizen, and then this colorful bolt just kind of hits it right in the face, and it just splatters into pieces. Ew. And just all over the place. And you've killed it. You just just destroyed it.
As that happens, though, the runes that sometimes light up on Diffle's face when he's casting magic, they go dim, and Diffle's my eyes go wide. Oh, I think I might be out of energy. Oh no.
Oh my. Okay, well, is there anything else you would like to do, Diffle?
That's it.
All right, great. Next up is going to be Kaira.
Okay, is the one has his back turned looking at Kaizen, like from where I'm standing? Or...
No, it's looking at Celeste.
And so that's the last one that's left, yeah? All right, I'm just gonna run in.
That we know of.
That's
so
right.
far.
Right. I'm gonna run in and attack it to protect
Okay.
Celeste.
Oh god. Now you're going to have technically a +3 gang up, I believe, because everybody's around it. So
I'm not.
you're not.
I'm
you're not
back
+5?
on a pew. That was
So
a
then
ranged
you'll have a
attack for me.
+2. Okay, you're further away than I thought. Okay.
6.
Well, so actually,
Yes.
with the new change to the rogue abilities, I believe you get an additional +2 when... Is it an additional or in...
I thought the +2 was for the damage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this is
You're
a
right.
change. Okay. Okay. Yes, there have been some changes to the sneak attacks. We will see how that works. Okay, you said a 6.
6.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You hit it. Roll your damage.
Yay. All right. Strength.
So you will add a
Six.
+2 to your fighting damage because you have the gang up bonus here.
Sweet.
That's the flank attack.
Damage doesn't take wild die, right?
No.
No. Ooh. Okay, so that's an ace on the 6.
Nice.
7, 8, 9. 9, and then you said how much again? 9, 10, 11 plus my gang up 2.
Yes.
9,
And
10, 11.
is this another +2? Because... Oh, no, wait. You don't normally get gang up to your damage, is that
No,
right?
just
It's
to your
only to your attack. So you're getting a +2, yeah, basically.
Okay, does the damage explode?
Yes.
Oh, so then hold on a second. So
Uh-oh.
a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10 on all the dice rolls, and then I don't add anything additionally. You're saying?
You add the +2. You add
So
+2
12.
because you're a rogue.
So 12.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I have to save my girl.
You got one raised. So it's going to try to soak because it wants to survive. Just let me live, it says. There's your
It
spirit.
doesn't talk.
Yeah, if it
You
does
gargled
that...
and hissed.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Yeah, okay, it can't soak. So it turns around and it's got its tentacles and it's reaching towards Celeste and just trying to start grabbing. I mean, it's like they're going around and you just come over and just kind of slice its head off. And it just like kind of falls around you, Celeste, almost like a hula hoop.
Okay. Oh, go, goddess.
You're right.
And
Yes, but, oh, goodness, that was quite violent.
everything, basically, Kaizen, you're like all ready to fight, and your weapon is all sparkly, and then they all just kind of crumble around you.
I
So
just
you
look,
now
I
left
just look at
combat.
Kaizen and I'm like, sorry, my 10.
Yeah. So as far as you can tell, also that darkness seems to dissipate, and it just seems a bit more natural now. It's not so dark in here.
Should we check for any more of these creatures in this room?
Yes.
Indeed. Are they magical? Can you all sense them?
Yes, I
oh.
suppose.
Can
yes.
you?
Yes, there was a change in the rules, right? So I can
Yes.
do detect magic.
This is change is a free action. You can basically detect Arcana. Yes. So I don't believe it's a roll. It's just is there? It's just a question. And yes, you can tell that these were magical beasts. They were using for you folks at home, they were using the spell Darkness, something they innately have, and you don't sense anymore.
I suppose the room is free from these particular magical creatures, but I don't know if you would like to keep searching the room for more of the mushrooms.
I'm going to start looking.
Okay.
I'll take a look around as well.
Indeed. Same.
Okay. So everybody make a notice roll.
But I am keeping one eye on the ceiling and the dark corners of the room as well.
Yeah, I
Just
would be
in
looking
case.
up. I would be looking up as well.
Okay. Yeah, so looking around, I don't remember if I said this before, but pews of dark wood lie tipped over and covered in dust on either side of this ancient shrine. At the far end sits a large ceremonial anvil, but its surface is defaced and ruined. So looking around, that's pretty much what you see. This is probably one of the bigger rooms that you all have been in. And beyond that, you're not finding anything that jumps out at you. Beyond what you can see, there's not really anywhere where anything can be hidden. Just kind of seems like a shrine that is severely disused. But you can tell, and I think Celeste, you would recognize this as essentially a place of worship. And it seems very strange that the anvil has been so defaced. But that could have just been from over time, people coming in and being mean, essentially. Can't know for sure.
Meanies.
Meanies indeed.
Well, do we move on? There's
Yes,
nothing
I
here.
suppose we should be more careful about entering large, dark rooms with no light in them, so that the things can hide in the corners.
I didn't enter the room, so I'm all right.
Okay, all right. That was just a little scary. All right, I'm just saying.
I'm just fine, thanks to all of you.
And now your weapon glows softly, just like the bag of moss, so you should have no further problems, at least for a little while in the darkness.
For about 5 turns is how long that's supposed to last.
Oh, it's fading!
What is that?
Oh, and there it goes!
And it's gone.
5 of his turns. That would have been,
Aw.
I don't know, how long around
That's all right.
One thing you do see here, though, on the southern wall, there is a door.
I'll head over to the door and check for traps.
Okay, this sounds like a good plan. Let me...
Very roguish. And as I'm walking over there, I'm going to look at Dip and be like, nicely done.
Oh, thank you. You as well, although I fear that may have been a bit overdone on my part. I am feeling very drained.
Diffle, it's all right to be a hero. Nicely done. And I head over to the door.
So as you go over to the door, it's actually kind of in pieces. It's a bit shattered and broken. One of them is lying on the floor, so you can kind of see through. And go ahead and make you made a notice roll?
Yes.
Yeah. You don't see anything that stands out around the door as a trap or anything like that, but you can kind of see the room beyond is in an equal state of disrepair. What was once a library is now a shattered mess, with one corner being completely collapsed and dominated by a wide pool of stagnant water. Thick fungus grows on most of the books that still remain on the shelves lining the walls.
I'll
So
turn
there's actually
around.
a big hole
Sorry.
in the wall. Here, no worries. Go ahead.
Celeste, this might be a room of your liking, but do not step in that awful water. You never know what's in there.
Oh, yes. Stagnant pools of water often hold probably not good surprises, if any surprises at all.
But there's lovely books in here. I'm sure you can find something of your liking.
Be careful of mosquitoes.
Okay, a lot of warnings. Great. I will. Okay. Yes, I would like to see the books very much. I enter the room and I would like to check out the books, see if any of them can still be read or are useful.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk in and there are just like lots of books and they are not in good condition. Do you go up and essentially try to pull some off the shelf?
Yes.
I'm
Make
going
a
to
bigger
enter
roll.
too,
I will also.
just to
You're
protect
entering?
her. Yes,
If
protect her.
you all enter, make a bigger roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to be alone out here, so I guess I'm making a vigor roll too.
Oh God, I get -1s to vigor roll, and I did roll a.
I'm going to use a Benny.
Oh,
I'm gonna use a
two.
Benny to re-roll.
Okay.
Because that's.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you already use a
Thanks.
Benny, Diana?
No.
Oh, I don't know. It was somebody must have already done it. Used a Celeste.
So I rolled a 7.
Okay,
total.
5, 3, 7, 7. Okay, so as you go over and you pull off a book, all of a sudden, the fungus, there's just a burst of spores that pour out into the room, and just, it's this cloying, awful, horrible, musky scent. And for the most part, you all can kind of, most of you feel okay, but Kaira, it really, like, you don't feel right. Something about this is really getting into your sinuses, and it's affecting you, and you are going to take a minus, you're going to take 1 level of fatigue.
Oh.
Ugh.
You're going to have to remind me what fatigue does in Savage Pathfinder.
It's going to give you a -1 to everything you do.
Oh, what is that foul odor?
Oh. I'm having a hard time breathing. I don't know about you guys, but that's awful.
Kaira, perhaps we should get you a new fox pelt.
Maybe not
Kaira.
fox.
Yes.
There's something in the corner. To your right. You see some movement.
I grab my blades out.
You look over there and, well, there's nothing there.
What is it? What do you see?
Wait. Now there's something to the left. It's to the left.
Kaira?
What?
There's something in here.
Where?
There. To the left.
You don't
My
see
left.
anything. None of you see anything.
The-
It seems empty.
Kaira, there's nothing there.
All right.
Do I sense anything? Anything magical?
You don't.
Kaira, what are you doing?
I'm putting my... What do you mean, what am I doing? There's something in this room. Do you not sense it? Do you not feel it? Use
no.
your sensory.
I sense nothing.
I'm gonna
Celeste,
look again.
Celeste, is there anything you can do to help her?
I don't know. Let me see.
What do you mean, help me? I'm perfectly fine. I just don't feel good all of a sudden.
Oh, that thing! To your left, it's back!
On your guards, everyone! I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna run and hide somewhere behind a pew or something. Or no, it's not pew. Bookshelf.
Would I be able to
Okay.
tell if she is poisoned in some way? With I'm not sure how I would do that, but
Healing, if you have the
Yeah.
heal
Yeah.
skill.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely healing will neutralize a poison or disease. But can I tell if she is poisoned yet?
I'd say you could still make a healing roll, sort of.
Okay.
You could use that as essentially as a
neutralize.
knowledge in that.
Not the power, the skill.
Yeah, the skill.
Oh,
You should have the skill healing, yeah.
yes. Okay. I will roll for that then. Beep, boop, boop. That is an 8.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that's a success with a raise. So you after the spores of whatever fungus was on there kind of dissipate, you recall that sometimes these funguses are kind of can be mildly poisonous, and it can incur some hallucinations for a period of time, and it's very likely that this could be the case.
I believe you are suffering under the smell of the spores in this room. Made you see some things, Kyra. But we're I think you're okay now. I believe.
I go, shh! Everyone hide!
Kaira, I don't know if you heard Miss Celeste, but you are experiencing false visions or experiences. It's the spores.
Did my healing not work? I was confused.
No, I'm just playing
Oh,
along.
okay.
That was just a trying to figure out what it is.
Oh,
But if
okay.
you want to try to heal, make it essentially another roll, you could try to see if you can
okay.
give her something that will help.
I'm gonna pop out, like, slowly and kind of stare them all down. Like, I'm not crazy. I saw something in here.
In fact, you see it right now.
Popped out.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4. For
That's
healing.
a success. That's a
Okay.
success. So she kind of, Celeste comes over as you're trying to attack these shadows that you keep seeing. And Celeste, I assume you have something that you give her that's sort of like a nice little antidote.
Sure, I go over and I sort of, just hold still for just a moment, please. I put my hands on her temples and I concentrate, and you can kind of see a glow at my fingertips that kind of go into her head and kind of pulsate a little bit and then go away. I believe I've fixed your problem, Miss Kaira.
Now, real quick, can healing take care of fatigue? Isn't that usually a... is that different? Because that was... I know it was Sucker a long time ago in Deadlands.
I believe there is a change to the power in Savage Pathfinder.
So, I will say that she's able to get rid of your hallucinations. So you're not, and you would have been taking a -1 penalty to notice for a little while, visual notice. But so she's able to heal that, but you still have your fatigue.
Okay.
Yeah. More importantly, she's not stabbing us because she's...
Thank you, Celeste. I still just hard to breathe in here. Is anyone else having problems breathing?
I'm fine.
I'm going to step out. I'm going to step out of the room because I'm now thinking it's the room.
Okay, so you step back into the. There's actually 2 doors. Do you want to go back into the shrine or through the other door?
I'm going to stand on the shrine, but in the doorway to see them, just to get some air.
Okay, so you're in there. So are the rest of you, would you like to look around a little bit more?
I'm looking for mushrooms. I'm not looking for anything else.
Okay, so you're looking for mushrooms. Celeste, are you still wanting to look at the books?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All the books, that knowledge.
So did you make a notice roll before
For
that? I don't think you did.
No, I don't think so. Okay.
Go ahead and make a notice roll. And anyone else who wants to make a notice roll for looking for mushrooms or anything, go ahead.
I'd like to support Kaizen's looking for mushrooms. I'm trying to spot for him. So, I do not, though. I fail. So maybe I'm more distracting than anything else. Oh, Kaizen, is that? No, that's a rock. No, that's another rock.
Don't touch that.
You're not
3.
doing well. I also had a 3, so I don't think I see anything.
A 3. Okay, yeah, so you all are looking around, and Kaizen, you don't see any mushrooms. You think maybe because the wall is open, there's been too much light and too much air coming in to allow them to grow here. And Celeste, you, as far as you can tell, all of these books seem to just have been completely destroyed due to the moisture and the fungus and the light and air as well.
It's a shame for this many tomes to go ruined. I can't imagine who did such a... Well, I suppose nature did this, but who decided to stop taking care of this room?
Well, all the same, I believe this room has become dangerously mildewed. As we saw with Kaira, perhaps we shouldn't tarry any longer in here than we need to. It doesn't appear that there's anything useful.
I agreed. What is that other door?
It's actually open. It looks, when you look over there, it looks like it leads back out into the hallway.
I'll head that way.
Okay.
Oh, I jump up and I'm right behind Kaizen, like looking through his legs and around him to see what lies ahead.
So there is a door that is directly across, back out into the hallway, that is closed.
Diffel, perhaps you can call our companions back to us.
Oh, yes, of course. Miss Celeste! Kaira! Over here! Kaizen has need of you!
Oh, the spore's gone!
We're not over by the fungus. We're out in the hallway. Come through the shrine.
I walk through. I'm like holding my breath.
Yeah,
I don't want to breathe anything else in.
I continue through the damp room into where they are now.
Okay, so you all are out in the hall. You're at that door?
Yeah. I'm gonna listen to see if I hear anything on the other side, I guess. Is that notice?
Yes.
All right.
Make a notice roll.
Not great
I'm gonna
at it.
kind of like pop my head around him and kind of look for traps around the door,
Okay.
Double explosion.
just in case.
Nice.
So,
So-
oh wow. Make a notice roll, Kaira as well.
So that one track is a 9. Ooh.
Okay, you got a 9. So you listen, and you really don't hear anything except the wind kind of blowing outside gently. But every once in a while, you almost feel like you hear like but you can't tell if that sounds like breathing or if it's just the wind blowing by. Kaira, what'd you roll?
A 5.
A 5. So looking at this door, you can tell that it is locked, but you don't notice any traps on the door. Do you want to try to unlock it?
I would take my tools out and look at Kaizen to wait for his approval or disapproval.
As you do that, I believe we should. However, there may be something inside. Either way, I will be at the ready.
And I
So
start working.
This, it's going to be a thievery roll at a -1, so you'll technically be at a -2 because you're fatigued.
Fine. Okay. So -2.
Can I support?
Sure.
Okay, so I will try and support with I'll try and use persuasion again. I'll just creep over to Kaira as she's starting to get out her tools and say, now just focus. Remember, you might still be distracted by the spores, but you know this, so just follow your instincts. I do not help. That's all. Bye.
4. That's at a -2.
That's a success. Is it for -2 or?
No, it's 6 -2.
Yeah, that's a success. So
Okay.
it takes you a
Nice.
little bit of time, but then you hear the pop and the door, you can tell, is unlocked. You were successful.
I'm going to back up and I'll look at Kaizen and go, quietly.
This small chamber appears to be some sort of sitting room, complete with a single table and a pair of chairs, both in relatively good condition. Resting atop the table is a half-eaten crow next to a crude knife and a cracked mug. It's very small. Do you all want to go in?
That's all that's in here?
Oh,
Just a
that's
half-eaten crow on the table?
4. You said.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in so I can see how fresh this crow is.
Okay, as you go in, make a notice roll.
All right. Oh, that's explosion on 4. D4. Oh, another explosion. All right.
Nice.
I don't know why I need to do it. Oh my gosh, another one, but I don't know why.
Fancy.
I don't even need it for this.
Well, you
Don't
know.
jinx it, don't jinx it.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, your friends know stuff now.
13
13. Okay. Yeah,
on D4s. On D4s.
they do that sometimes. That's with a fair amount of raises. So, Kaizen, you walk in and you start to take a step, but before you take another one, you stop. Something jumps out at you, and Kaira, you notice this kind of at the same time. As you look down, there is a trip rope on the ground, and now that you see it, you can look up, and there is what looks like something is suspended above with like rocks and things that would have fallen. had
Thank
not
you.
caught it.
Thank you, D4. I love you.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I say, back up, back up. And I look at Celeste and Diffle, and I'm like, don't enter.
No problem.
Okay, just.
And
what's
I get
what's
out
in
of the
there?
way. A bunch of rocks is going to fall on your head any second. Don't walk in there.
You can try and deactivate it if you'd like, or trigger it so that it can't fall on you. Either way.
Kaizen, do you think it's worth me trying to deactivate it? In here, do you see anything else in here that's useful? If not, we might attract more company with the noise. So keep that in mind.
Have I noticed since my time with these companions that anyone else is more has a bigger ability to notice than I have been? Like they've been really good at noticing things that maybe I should have them at least peer in and notice, see if they see anything.
What's your notice?
D4.
Diffle might be slightly more noticey than you, but I don't know if it's dramatic.
Celeste is a little more noticey. So
Yeah.
is Diffle.
Okay.
Kaira, everyone notices better than you, but about equal level.
You're the least noticey person in our group.
But in general, that's like probably a big thing, especially for a rogue.
Yeah. Can you do another scan of the room to ensure that there's nothing here? Otherwise, I agree we should leave.
Explosion?
Woo!
6, 8.
You look around in here a little bit more without going in. Couple of things that you notice. You did get a raise there, so that crow is pretty fresh, first of all. Second of all, there's a door on the southern end of the wall in here. But beyond that, you don't really see anything of value.
So the crow is freshly killed, and there's also a door on the other side of here. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to deactivate it so we can make sure there's no mushrooms in that door.
Also, we cannot have an enemy follow behind us. Better
true.
to deal with it now.
All right, Celeste, Diffle, stay
Yes.
back. Stay
Yes.
back. And then I try to stop the trap.
Okay.
Deactivate it.
This would be thievery, I guess. Make a thievery roll at a -1, -2 with your fatigue.
Okay.
Can I, ready an action? Like, in case she fails, I want to cast something that would, like, save her from the rocks falling on her. Is that something
I'm
I can
gonna
do?
use a Benny.
Okay. What
So I would
what are
use-
your spells?
I would use conjure item to create, like, a, maybe, like, another net under that net.
Sure. So
How
that
works.
sure. I don't see why not. You can trigger it if that happens. Just try to.
Yeah.
We'll say you make an agility roll to see if you can succeed before
Okay.
they do. Okay, what did you get, Kaira?
3.
3. Yeah.
So
So
get ready with that net.
So I should roll.
you go over there and you try to start deactivating it, and instead it just seems like you set it off. So, a couple of things. You can make an agility roll at a -2, so you'll technically be at a -3.
Okay.
And then I'll have Celeste, you make essentially an agility roll unopposed, just to see if you can get in there fast enough.
You said -3, yes?
Yeah, -3 for you. You got a 4,
Yes.
Celeste. So that's a success. So go ahead and make your spell casting roll.
Heck yeah.
And that's another 3.
Okay.
Lucky number.
Ooh. Explosion on my 6, so that's an 11 total for casting the spell.
An 11.
Question.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Since I'm getting out of the way, can I
Mm-hmm.
consider like tumbling and acrobatics, and I can use my edge to reroll?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Nope. That's 2
Oh my
twos.
gosh.
Can I take the first one? 3.
Wow. Yeah, you can keep the highest. So what did you get, Celeste?
So I got a 6 plus 5, an 11.
An 11.
Nice.
And tell me what is the language on that spell? Do you have that?
Excuse me. I basically can create an object weighing up to 1 pound for every 2 power points spent. So would a net weigh 1 pound or 2 or 3? How many power points
I think it depends on the net. It depends on how the heavier the net would, in my mind, mean the denser of the material being utilized.
Ooh, it's gonna eat up a lot of power points. Okay, I would say a 3 pound net.
Okay.
All right, 3
Great.
pound net. Has to be a mundane object made of common material, blanket, shield, etc. A raise on the arcane skill roll lets the conjurer create an item made of rare material, GM's call, such as silver, gold, and so on. And they last for 1 hour.
Okay.
Make it a
so what
golden net. Why not?
I'm gonna say that you're able to make a really a strong net. But what you're noticing is falling. It's not just rocks; it's also an anvil. So I'm going to say that you're able to catch a lot of it, but the weight of it is still going to fall down. So you're just going to take. It would normally have been 2d6 damage. I'm just going to roll 1d6 instead. So basically, you are
For Kaira.
keeping it from being, quite as bad. That's a 5. What is your? I guess at this point, what is your toughness, Kaira?
How in the world does someone put up an anvil? I mean, 6.
6. Yeah, you're able to, that net that Celeste put up there is able to slow everything enough for you to be able to get out of the way before it kind of like touches the ground and then bounces back up with the net. So it's kind of suspended there. Yeah, so you don't take any damage.
My goodness! Such quick thinking, Miss Celeste. Are you okay, Kyra?
I'm fine. Celeste, thank you.
You're welcome. That's the first time I ever did that, so I'm glad it worked. Oof.
Well, you did amazingly.
Well, I suppose if anyone needs an item conjured, just let me know. But it took quite a bit of my spellcasting abilities. I'm now at 0 power points, so I think the next time I do spellcasting, I'm gonna try shorting.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You can still cast stuff. It's fine. I got bennies also.
I'm going to give Celeste and Kyra bennies for that, because that was very creative.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you, Celeste. That was awesome.
Yay.
I'm going to turn to the group, and after everything has fallen and I've just picked myself up, I'm dusting myself off, and who wants to protect this room? There's a reason why there's an anvil up there.
Perhaps someone was eating their meal and didn't want anyone else to come along and disturb it.
No, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Well,
Sorry.
There makes some sense. There's a half-finished fresh meal, and
I believe what Kyra is alluding to is that there may be something past this room
The
through that
door.
other door that is valuable.
yes, well, that makes sense.
More valuable than the half-eaten crow.
Or unless what Diffle is saying, someone put a freshly killed crow on top of the table to kill perhaps Grey Pelt or someone else that lingers around here.
A trap laid for someone else in this
Right.
monastery.
But who would be staying here in this monastery?
Perhaps we should investigate this crow further. It seems like it could be valuable.
Is it crushed, though? Oh, no, everything went back up, didn't it, in the net?
It's kind of like suspended. Yeah, it kind of went down and then
At
bounced
half
up a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
magic.
I want to take a closer look at the crow and the table and
This
see
turns out
if there's...
to be the key to this puzzle. I'm gonna die. Sybil solved it.
I do not succeed on my notice roll. I got a 3.
What are you trying to notice specifically?
I'm just trying to check out the crow a little closer and see if there's anything special about it.
It looks like it's been eaten partially.
It doesn't smell the best.
I don't want to smell it.
All right, I don't think it's the crow.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to take it with you?
Well, I'd be worried that if I tried to remove it from the table, something else might happen, so perhaps we should...
Oh, right. Let's just carry on then,
Yeah.
I suppose.
But do we need to go through that door?
I think it could be something very important. Perhaps more mushrooms.
Maybe all the rest that we need, and then we can leave.
Yes. That would be lovely.
Kyra, can you check to see if it is locked or trapped again?
Yes.
I believe in you.
The net is secure, yes?
Yes, for an hour it shall be this way.
Oh, wonderful. So I'll walk over to the door.
Okay.
5, and I'm still subtracting 2?
For this one, it would just be 1 for your fatigue.
4.
The door, as far as you can tell, doesn't seem trapped, and it seems to be unlocked. Do you want to open it?
Yes, quietly.
Okay, so you open the door quietly, slowly. This small cramped chamber holds 2 beds, one of which is covered in bird bones, a small sack, and an array of old tools. The other bed looks recently slept in.
Like, humanoid, or is there fur? Or can I look at the bed from here and see?
You can't really tell. You don't see fur. It looks like a human-sized bed, or at the very least a dwarf-sized bed, but you're not sure.
Someone's been in this room.
More bird bones. Someone in here has a taste for our avian friends.
So there's someone here, perhaps, living here who is either gray pelts or someone who does not like gray pelts. I don't.
Right.
And is setting traps for not us. So perhaps they don't know we are here yet, which is good, at least.
This is true.
Do you want to look any closer at anything?
Yes, so remind me, it was bones, the bed, and what was the other thing you said?
2 beds.
2 bags?
Beds. 2 beds.
Beds.
The
Okay.
beds and a small sack and an array of old tools.
Let me look through the sack.
Okay, so you go in a little bit further, and as you do,
Oh no!
something immediately attacks you.
Oh!
So
Oh.
Oh!
there is, as you walk in, kind of hidden behind the side of the door, is this little. He's a kobold, and he is going to just try to attack you with his short sword. He's got the drop, so he's going to get a +4.
Oh,
He
wow.
also gets some other bonuses because of that. So he shall attack. Where's your attacking fighting? Okay.
Oh, this is where Kiara says goodbye.
Oh boy. So that is an 8 total. What is your parry?
My parry is 7.
7. Yeah, so he does hit you, and let's see about that damage. So the stored strength is d4 plus d4. Let me get all my dice. Okay, and because he had the drop, he has something special. It actually increases by 1 die type. Okay, here we go. Wow. What is your toughness?
I don't like this. 6.
6. He did not do well. But you know what? Let's just try and re-roll that for fun.
Boo.
Yeah,
No
boo.
fun.
Okay, that is the exact same thing. So
Wow.
he stabs out at you, and you're able to see just in the nick of time to kind of back up, and that sword just barely misses you. It kind of slices a little bit of your clothes, just like a little cut in your shoulder, but it doesn't cut you. And you see this little kobold kind of like holding all of his weapons, and he kind of backs up. He tries to back up. He doesn't actually back up, but he's ready to. And we're going to move into combat. I have a new deck here since we had a Joker drawn before. So we will start. Celeste, you have a 5 of spades. Kaira, a Jack of hearts.
Ooh.
Diffle, a Queen of spades, or a 2 of spades.
I'll take the 2.
And Kaizen, a 10 of hearts. And our little buddy here, well, he's got a 4 of spades. How sad. Or 4 of clubs. How sad for him. All right, so that means, Kaira, you get to go first.
I'm going to stab him.
Stab away.
6, and I'm subtracting 1 from
Yes.
fatigueness. So 5.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
Great. 6. Not much.
Yep, you will shake this little dude. So you don't quite do any damage to him, but you can tell that you've kind of stunned him with your attack. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm going to make sure that as I'm fighting, I maneuver around to let Kaizen come in and the rest come in.
Okay, and because he's shaken, he's not going to take an attack of opportunity on you. So this
Oh,
is
that's
a
right.
very small space, but you're kind of able to move over to one side away from the bed so that the doorway is open for anyone
Yes,
else to come
thank
in.
you.
All right, you're welcome. Next will be Kaizen.
All right. I am going to go into the room, seeing this kobold. Do I sense anything? Is he angry? Is he like scared? Do I sense?
You can make a notice roll if you'd like.
Okay, I will do so. Because he was... All right, that exploded on the D4. So 6.
6. So that's a success. So kind of taking in the whole space, you're getting the impression that you guys maybe just entered this dude's home and that he's pretty covetous of all his things, and also he's ready to fight you. So he's scared and sort of the prideful of like saving his space.
Okay. Knowing that we have Celeste, I will attempt to specifically cut off his arm.
Okay. So that's a called shot if you're going specifically for the arm. The arm, do I have called shots anywhere near me? Probably not. Thank you, Jordan. That will be an additional -2, basically, to your attack.
Okay. So the first attack with the sword, I will do my D8 plus D6. And D6. 6 explodes. 9 minus 2, 7.
Yep, that's a hit. Make your damage roll.
All right. Damage on my bastard sword is D8 plus D8. Oh, not as good. I'm gonna use a Benny since I have extra ones, so why not?
Okay.
Hey, explosion on the 8. Only a 1 after that though. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
Poor little guy.
Oh goodness. Yeah, you slice that arm clean off, and he screams, and like blood is just spurting everywhere. He does not look good at all. Good job.
I just yell out loudly without any checks, like, stand down.
Yeah, he's terrified of you. All right, anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
Okay.
Chop off the other arm, chop off the leg.
Next is gonna be Celeste.
I
You could go on hold if you'd like.
I feel like as a character, I mean, oh, excuse me, everyone. This has escalated way too quickly. We have entered his home, and you've chopped off his arm. Oh goodness. I think I would. I don't know. I don't think I would enter this combat. I think I would just stay outside the room.
Okay.
I would.
I'll put you on hold if you.
Yeah.
Unless
I wouldn't immediately try to heal this thing, but I think that's where my thoughts are going. I would just
Okay.
hold action. Yeah.
Well, he's next, and he's gonna try to get away. And technically, Kaizen, you will get an attack of opportunity as he tries to run over to his bed. So if you would like to make that roll,
He's running to his bed.
you don't have to, but you do
Saddest
have the
murder
option.
ever.
I will allow him to run to his bed.
Okay, so he's gonna go over, he gets up on his bed, and with his one arm, he's trying to climb up to a little tiny hole. It's not very big, but it looks big enough for him to get through. He's gonna try to climb up there and see if he can get through it.
With one arm?
With one, he's so sad.
I feel like we're all just standing there, like, watching it, like, oh,
I'm like,
no.
are we the bad guys?
Oh boy, yeah, he is just slipping on his own blood, to be entirely honest. I'm gonna use my last, he has bennies, so I'm gonna use his benny, to try again. He looks very desperate. Yeah, he's gonna use his last benny to try one more time. Yeah, he just keeps sliding, and he's breathing really hard, and he just kind of, you can tell that his energy is draining, and he just kind of slides down on his bed, and he's holding his arm, and he just kind of looks like his eyes are wide. He's just staring at you guys, and that's his turn. Next up will be Diffle.
So Diffle is I'm looking at this one-armed kobold like trying to scrabble up the wall and hiding on his bed, and I'm looking around at everyone else, and I'm remembering the trap with like the one crow plate on it in the other room, and my eyes go narrow. I think this might be a dream.
Oh no.
I think, because that is one of my hindrances, my quirk that I can't tell when, so Diffle just kind of looks confused and sort of backs away a little bit from everything. I'm gonna go on hold.
Okay.
I'm taking stock of the situation.
So, both Celeste and Diffle, you are on the hold. So Celeste, would you like to do anything now?
I think I would now that this all happened, I run into the room. Everyone, please, I think we should stop and talk this through. I think perhaps we have done some wrong, and maybe the kobold has as well, but I do not think we should continue fighting.
This is very realistic.
Tiffle, what is wrong with you?
Oh, nothing, Miss Celeste. Everything is fine.
I think I don't. Can you like do a healing like a called shot and just heal that arm? Like, can I reattach an arm with like a really good roll?
Yeah, I mean, you're a cleric. It's magic. You can use your healing spell. So
Okay.
That is actually a modifier for
Is it?
for healing. Yes.
There you go.
So if his arm is off, essentially he's injured, and I don't think you have the power points.
Okay.
I think it costs an extra. It looks like 20 power points
Jeez, God,
to
okay.
be able to reattach
Oh,
something
my.
like that.
so
That makes sense.
So you probably couldn't reattach then, but you could
Let me-
still heal.
You know what? I'm changing my mind. I would is there like a I guess use persuasion to try to talk to this little dude?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I reach into my pack and I take out one of my rations and excuse me, hello, my name is Celeste. I am so sorry we have come into your home and cut off your arm, and if you would just like to speak with us for just a minute, we are just trying to find some items and then we will be on our way, and I am so sorry. I give him the ration and I roll persuasion, right?
Okay, I'll give you a +1 for giving him a ration.
Cool. Ooh, it's an explosion. My d6, so 6, 7, 8 plus 1 is a 9.
A 9. Okay, this one's opposed. Yeah. So whenever you come over and give him that, he kind of like it looks around you at Kaizen specifically, and he kind of comes up and he takes it and he kind of holds it. But you can tell that he's like, I mean, he's losing blood.
Just one hand there, Megan.
Yes, you're right. One hand. And he's like, Girdle Keep, this is I just didn't want anyone to eat Girdle Keep's crow and Grey Pelt. I need to not warn Grey Pelt that you are not warn him. No, just please don't cut off my other arm. I need it for eating crows, please.
Please, you can have that bit of that ration. We will not be taking your crows, I don't think.
Okay,
And,
can I also have some gold?
what-
Please.
Okay, you're getting.
I'm gonna step in closer to him and put my rapier right at his throat. And I go, Grey Pelt? You've told Grey Pelt we're here?
Well, no, I haven't told him. That's just what I'm supposed to do if people come. Cause Grey Pelt is just his Grey Pelt's place, and he lets me live here for crows and gold. Do you have gold? No, never mind, no gold. Unless you want to give me some gold.
Listen to me. If I give you gold, will you run away from this place and find a new place to live? And also, tell me where Grey Pelt is.
Okay, make a intimidation roll. And I'll say make it at a +1, so just negate your fatigue.
I don't have intimidation, so
Okay, so
just
you're gonna-
roll it.
D4 -2. With your wild die as well.
I'm gonna use a Benny. I have to.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Sorry, I almost dropped my die. Wish I can curse. I'm using another Benny. I have no more
Okay.
Bennies.
You can do it.
The end of the
Okay,
days.
got it. 6, 11 minus,
2.
2.
So 9.
9.
This is opposed. Yeah. He's like, yes, give me gold and I'll live in a tree. Or maybe there's a cave, or maybe there's another wolf who would be the better. I don't need to live here. I don't need Grey Pelt.
Great.
Money?
And, well, first tell me where Grey Pelt is.
Oh, okay, yes, but don't tell him that Girdle Keep told you. Grey Pelt, he's, and he kind of points towards the door, towards the northwest. He's in that part of the old monastery. He lives there.
Great. And then I reach into my pocket and I'll give him 5 gold.
He kind of reaches out and just like takes it and with his one arm and holds it close.
If you tell Greypelt we are here, I will personally come and hunt you down.
No, Greypelt. I hate Greypelt. It's all you.
Me
You are my
too.
favorite.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Okay. And he kind of like slowly gets off the bed and grabs some tools and the bag, and he like looks up at Kaizen with huge eyes and just kind of like tries to as far away from you as it is possible, moves out the door. And
one moment. Girdle Teep.
Girdle Keep.
Yes, this is a feel-bad dream. So here's 20 more gold.
Oh! He
Dimple.
takes the gold and kind of is like, thank you, thank you.
Now
And-
I feel better in my head.
And he's like goes under the anvil and kind of looks up at it and then scuttles out into the hallway, and as far as you can tell, it sounds like he kind of runs outside.
By aspect of my own subconscious.
And now you're just left with a room of blood and bones of
my
birds.
What have we done?
Well, we didn't heal him.
Listen, I'm gonna save my PowerPoint situation. Everybody, I believe we have somehow handled that situation, but I must say we. Kaira, you were rushing in and immediately trying to injure someone without.
He
asking
attacked
any
me
questions.
first. You did not see. You weren't in the room.
I suppose you're right. I
When
did not
someone
see that.
attacks you first, you're going to defend yourself. Please understand that. And the only way to get rid of him and to save his life, because neither you or Diffle wants him dead, is to threaten him. And that's what I do best. And I apologize, but it has helped, and now we know where Greypelt is.
I suppose I just ask that next time we encounter a sensible talking being, that we try to sensibly talk to them, and if it does not go well, then we have other ways, I suppose.
I only
I
took
unders-
one arm.
And there's also a hanging anvil that I could have been gone.
Oh, we should
could have
ask the
been gone.
anvil. We should try speaking to more things than we have been. I find sometimes things talk back, and it's very helpful.
Okay, well, anyway, I believe Diffle's taken it a bit too far there, but we know where Greypelt is. Perhaps we can find the mushrooms by avoiding that room, then.
We should find them first and then Greypelt last.
Can I try to look into the hole that he was trying to get to by scrambling up the wall that's full of blood now?
Yeah, make a notice roll. And I'm gonna give everyone a Benny because there was lots of good stuff happening there. Cutting
Yay.
off arms,
Thank you.
thinking it's a dream, chatting with poor, sad little
Sorry.
kobold.
Sorry.
Nah, he is a greedy, mean guy, so don't worry about it.
Well, never mind.
Never mind that.
We're good.
Diffle, would you mind looking through this hole? And I'm going to assist him by picking him up to the hole.
Sure, put me in a hole in the wall.
Just blood everywhere.
Can I assist in that way then? It's more like a physical assist. I'm actually literally picking him up.
Yeah,
and
you could
and
use-
stabilizing him.
Like athletics,
Yeah.
if you wanted.
I'm here for it. It's gonna be 2 of these. 4.
4. That will give you a +1 Diffle for notice.
Okay.
It's not. Go ahead, roll.
All right, so Kaizen just kind of like puts his hands under my arms and lifts me up to the hole in the wall. Thank you, Kaizen. Oh, I aced it. That is an 11.
11. So as you are able to see through this very bloody hole,
Sticky.
it is clearly a hole to the outside. It just looks like maybe a way to escape or get fresh air in.
This looks like maybe a back door of sorts if you're small enough to use it. It's very logical. Typically, Was there anything else, Kaizen?
That's it, Diffle. Remember this hole, however. If we get into a perilous situation and you are the last one to survive, perhaps this is your way out.
Perhaps so. Assuming it's still here later. Sometimes things shift around in dreams.
Dreams?
Oh, yes. Don't worry about it.
Oh, and I put him down and it's like, Kaira, you're up. And I walk away, because I'm sure you've dealt with this before.
Oh, I thought you meant you're up in the hole now.
You're up for dealing with Diffle.
Oh, that's fine. I'd probably grumble to Diffle and go, 20 gold? Seriously?
Oh,
20 gold?
It's okay. I have a feeling it'll come back somehow.
What, after we kill him?
What? No. Why, he left. You scared him. There's no reason to continue to...
That's fine, but next time, don't do so much. We live off this gold. We don't have that much, you and I.
I have plenty. I don't spend it on things.
On kobolds.
Sure, yes.
Well,
He
maybe
was
he
injured.
could get a new arm.
You're being very... you're tenacious about this point, Kaira.
Sorry. And she just frustrates and just frustrated and just walks out.
You're being very tenacious about this point, Kaira. About the money point. That's a Kaira thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kaira,
Mm-hmm.
will you do me a favor?
Yes?
Could you just, very, very briefly just pinch my arm as hard as you can?
Why?
Kaira, please, I'm asking you as a friend.
Pinch it. You're not in a delusion. You're all right.
We were very mean to that creature.
I'm sorry. I'll work on my niceness.
I'm sorry I gave so much gold away, Kaira. I was confused. I'm good now.
Great. I'm good too. Shall we move on?
Yes.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Looks like he actually did leave.
Yes, he left a very clear trail to let us know what he was doing. Okay, well, perhaps we should continue searching for the mushrooms, and avoid, which room was it? He said the
Northeast.
Northeast?
Northwest.
Oh, my bad.
I
Northwest.
believe it's probably where that wolf ran off to.
Ah,
And just to clarify, are you all saying that I can no longer cut off arms?
You can cut off as many arms as you want, as long as they're not ours.
it would be great if we could just reduce the arm cuttage to a minimum, if we, only if we have to. I try my hardest to not do any harm unless it is absolutely necessary, and I don't want everyone to follow in the same steps as I am. We are not all followers of Desna, but these are just my priorities, I suppose.
However, Kaizen, we don't want to tell you how to do your job. You're very good at it.
If you're like at a 10, we could like dial it back to like maybe like a 6 or a 7 even would be great.
7 would be a great, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of meet in the middle there.
Celeste, Diffle, I respect both of your opinions. I will take this into consideration. However, if you are being attacked, I will cut off what needs to be cut off to ensure your safety.
Okay, well yes, right, so we're at a 7. Great.
I will look at Kaizen and kind of nod to him because he understands the situation that has happened in order for why that happened. I appreciate it.
I just nod back.
All right.
All right.
Mushrooms remain.
Yes.
Perhaps we can make doubly sure that there's not everything we need up here before we have to come anywhere near Grape Hill.
Agreed.
Looking around, the only places in this particular area that it looks like you haven't gone is right by the main entryway.
The 2 rooms.
There are 2 doors on either side of the main entryway.
Okay.
Let's go there.
Right or left?
Right is right.
Right is right.
Sure.
Indeed.
So will that be the southernmost?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I would also like to step out of the doors, the entranceway, just to make sure our horses and the fox and Delilah are still there, not stolen by a kobold.
Okay. Stolen by a kobold.
Good thinking.
Yeah, if you kind of walk out into the yard area, you could kind of look through the old gate area, and it looks like they're still there, and you kind of see the fox see you and kind of, and also Delilah sees you, and her ears perk up, like, do you need me?
I'll just put my hand up, which means stop and relax.
She sits.
I also poke my head out, and I think that Kaizen is waving to his dog, so I just go,
When you do that, the fox is kind of like,
just stay right there. There's a lot of weird stuff happening in here, so out there is way better.
she kind of does a few little like turns and flips and prances, and then sits next to Delilah.
Aww.
In the entryway, there's just kind of like some dead leaves and rubble. There's not a lot there beyond that. Everything else looks pretty much undisturbed, minus a trail of blood leading off into kind of the eastern area of the forest through the hole in the wall back there. Would you all like to enter this room?
Checking for traps.
Okay, make a notice roll with your minus
No.
1 for fatigue.
Oh, poverty.
Curse is -1. That's an explosion.
Hey, there you go.
7, 8, 7.
Oh.
You don't notice any traps, but what you do notice is this door seems to be a little stuck, but not too much. With enough kind of pushing on it, you are able to get it open if you want to.
I'm gonna look at Kaizen. Kaizen, can you take this one this time?
Indeed. And the door is open already?
It's a little stuck, but Kyra and you can see that if you just kind of pulled on it enough, it would open. Not even a lot of effort.
Okay. I will yank it to see if I can pull it open. And
Okay.
Look inside.
Yeah, you are able to. You don't even really need to make a roll for this one. And as you open it, you see that this looks like it must have been a cloakroom, maybe for the dwarves who were traveling before. But now only a few moth-eaten rags hang on the pegs, and a single soiled hat rests on the table. Would you all like to go in, look any closer?
Sure.
Yeah.
At
Okay,
the dirty
make-
hat?
Yes, the dirty hat. Make
Diffle
a
will
notice
stay
roll.
out in the room in the hallway.
I think I would go in and search shelves.
Okay, anyone who would like to go in, make a notice roll.
4.
4,
Minus
5,
fatigue.
And a
4. Yeah, so looking around, you all are kind of like bunched in there together because it's a very tiny space. And there's not a whole lot to see, but in the southeast corner of the room, you do notice just a little something glistens, or like the light reflects a bit, and you all find one iron bloom mushroom.
Nice.
So now you have 3.
Another one! My instincts were totally wrong about this room. Well done!
Yes, we are a little closer to our goal, but we still need quite a few more.
Perhaps the other door then will lead us to more success.
The remaining mushrooms.
One
We-
can only hope.
Indeed.
Hollows hope.
There you go.
The titular line.
I'll turn around, come out, and then look for traps on that door.
Okay, make a notice roll.
Explosion.
Nice.
6, 7, 8, 7 again.
Wow. This one does not appear to be trapped, but this one is stuck worse than the last one. This one will require a strength check to open.
So I'll start to like budget. I'm like, Kaizen, I need your muscles.
Indeed.
Muscles.
Yes, muscles.
Now it's spelled.
I will just tell everyone to kind of stand back. I'm just gonna ram it. I'm just gonna run into it.
Okay.
7.
Yeah. With a loud crack, the door finally gives way and opens, shattering an ancient wooden chair propped against it on the other side. The room beyond is dark and smells deeply of dust and decay.
Oh.
I pull my moss out. Does the darkness go away or stay?
It goes away. You're able to see. So looking in, this room is about as big as the previous one, maybe a little bit bigger.
Sorry.
It looks like this might have been a waiting room for monastery guests. It looks, though, like there is a mummified remain of a dwarf in here, kind of in the center of the chamber. And it looks like does anyone want to get a little bit closer?
Nope.
Careful, it might spring to life like the others.
We do have a bad track record with these sorts of things.
You can see if you notice anything magical.
Yeah, yes, I checked for that thing.
So you don't sense anything magical exactly, but Celeste, looking in there, you do see what you're pretty sure is a religious symbol carved into the head of a silver light hammer. And as you look a little closer and notice that, you can tell that this dwarf, it has the shattered shards of a glass vial in one hand and a scrap of ancient parchment in the other.
I don't believe it will come alive and attack us, but it does seem to be holding some important items.
Do you want to reach for them? All right, I'll do it.
No,
Wait, I'm an expert at this, and I stab it with my sword.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
I've done it before.
So you stab this mummified corpse with your sword, and as you reach in to stab it,
Tyson, that's a 10 move. That's a 10 move.
nothing happens.
Oh, you got me.
It's fine. I've done
The
this
arm
before.
falls off from him poking. Another arm, sorry.
I would like to look at the parchment that it's holding.
Okay, yeah, picking up the parchment, there is something written on there. It does look like the writing you've seen before, which you're pretty sure is Dwarven.
Okay, we've got some paper. I'll just put that away for later, I guess. And if I examine the vial, can I tell anything about it?
Looking at it, it's hard to tell, but the way... Your best guess is it's entirely possible that this person drank some poison.
I believe there's been some sort of calamitous event here, that this dwarf took his own life, perhaps? I do not know, but perhaps this note would have some sort of clue. It seems he has poisoned himself at some point many, many years ago.
Oh my goodness.
If anyone wants to make a common knowledge or academics at -2, you can see maybe what that symbol is. Celeste, I'd say no minus for you.
Ooh, double
okay.
explosion.
I'll do common knowledge.
10, minus fatigue, 9. -2, you said?
5. Yes, 2. Yes.
6.
6.
It was
Okay.
high.
So, Kaira, you recognize the symbol from other things you've seen here. Celeste, you also recognize the symbol as Droskar, the dwarven god of toil and suffering. You've actually seen this throughout the monastery already. That hammer is, you think, could be worth some gold if you wanted to take it.
I go to reach for it.
Kaira,
What?
this is the property of a
Mummified.
monk or...
Mummified and long gone.
Kaira, what you are about to do is technically grave robbing. Now,
There's no
I
grave.
know that you don't have a lot of scruples when it comes to property, but this was the tragic end of someone who used to worship here. Perhaps keep this place in order. Perhaps built it as a bastion against the darkness of these woods. And I'm not comfortable with you taking that away from them.
Diffle, make a common knowledge roll.
I got a 5.
You know that Droskar is an evil god.
Well,
Then again, having a moment to think about it, now that my first reaction has finished, Droskar, from what I know, is not perhaps the most noble of gods, so maybe this would be okay. Are we sure that this isn't a dream?
This is not a dream, Diffa. Why do you keep saying such things? This
Give me
is
your arm.
clearly-
Let me pinch you.
No, that's fine. I trust you.
Okay. Then I go to grab the hammer.
Okay. Nothing
And I
happens.
put it in my bag.
You can
Although,
take it.
I don't think that's, a soul needs its mortal possessions once it is passed on. I will do a quick blessing on this dwarf, because, well, now that he's in the afterlife, perhaps it does not matter who he used to worship. Only where
Now-
he goes now.
Now he's suffering like he always wanted to in
That's
life.
not what I was saying. Okay. And I just do a quick blessing. Just-
Okay.
But why is this thing not a pile of bones? Why is it mummified?
Perhaps whatever substance this individual ingested had a preservative effect as well as a fatal one.
Is there moisture in here?
There's a little bit that just seems to have gotten through the cracks in the walls as they begin to crumble.
And there's nothing left in that vial, right? Should we look for mushrooms, I guess?
yes.
That's what we came here for.
Yes!
Looking around this room, there's really nothing, there's nowhere hidden in here, and you don't see any. And you all have looked through the corpse quite a bit now, and you haven't seen any there either.
This is most unfortunate, but it appears that we do need to go underground.
Do you mean the last room where Grape... His name Grape.
Well,
Grey pelt.
Grapewood is.
Grapewood.
So I believe we do have to go to that last room.
The stairs that we scouted earlier, I fear that's the only place we haven't yet investigated.
it is unavoidable.
So we already know there's going to be at least one wolf who ran away from us down there, and Grapeheld, probably. Unless he's out having a snack, maybe.
Perhaps.
Kaira, we hope to avoid this situation. However, it seems we must potentially encounter this gray pelt. Is there anything that you can tell us about them?
You have probably run into Grey Pelt. He's very covetous of his, prideful and covetous of his space, and just wants everything to be his and everyone else to go away. That's pretty much what you know of Grey Pelt. He's also, I mean, he's big. He's a warg. He's dangerous.
Much like this hobgoblin that we just encountered, he's going to be very protective of his space, his belongings, and he's very big and very dangerous.
Is he someone that we can talk to, or can we...
He does. You can converse with him. Yeah.
Yes, you can speak to him, but perhaps I shouldn't be the one doing it because he knows that I'm after him.
Very well, I will not cut off his arm.
At
But-
least not right away.
So now we can dial it down, of course, and Celeste and Diffel, you guys may have the floor and speak to him. But I warn you, if he attacks us, we're attacking him.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Celeste is skilled in diplomacy and it will not get to that point.
I'm just saying it doesn't hurt to ask to avoid harming each other, potentially.
We know we're heading into a situation where they are aware that we are already here, so perhaps we should be on the lookout for an ambush and just maybe announce our intentions to parley?
We could try. I mean, we're here after all just for mushrooms, right?
We can take them and be on our way.
Yes, let us, I suppose, announce our presence?
Indeed. Celeste, you are best with words. I trust you to take initiative on this parlay.
Okay. Here we go. So I guess we've gone back into that room that leads to the stairway. And,
Okay.
I guess I would use, as a cantrip, just to light way down to help with, for Kaizen, because he cannot see.
Okay.
Maybe I just, my staff, what's this thing called? My little staff thing glows.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have to
Yep.
roll for that, right? For the cantrip? To make sure it works.
Yes. Spell casting. You spend.
Ooh, that's a
Faith for
9.
the cleric.
Do
Nice.
What'd you get?
I was just saying faith for the cleric.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
got a 9, which means I do not have to use a power point for this cantrip. Yay.
Indeed.
Yay.
And it is a light. You all start to head down those stairs. And as you go down into this space, gaping holes in the roof allow faint light to enter this ruined chamber. One of the stone columns that once supported the ceiling is toppled, its broken pieces littering the floor. A thick patch of black mushrooms hides in a nearby corner, giving the room an earthy scent that is barely noticeable above the stench of wet fur. It is dark. There's some dark corners in here, but you don't see anything beyond that.
Hello to whoever is here. My name is Celeste, and we are just here for some mushrooms to help our village. We do not want to fight or harm you in any way. If you leave us alone, we shall leave you alone, which will be just 2 seconds, and then we'll be on our way. So please don't hurt us, unless you want to. Please don't hurt us. Okay. And I keep going down, and I'm gonna walk towards the mushroomy area.
Are you all following, or is it just Celeste right now?
I'm following.
Oh yeah, we're all following. Yeah.
Follow me.
I'm gonna follow
Great
last.
job, Celeste.
I want to follow
Okay.
last and then find an area to hide.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of spaces where you could hide. There's just like some debris and stuff you could
That's
hide
fine.
behind. You don't hear anything, but you continue to approach the mushrooms. But before you can get right up next to them, this huge wolf jumps out in front and says, "Why do you think I would let you take my mushrooms?"
Oh, I always thought that great and powerful beasts such as yourself enjoyed eating flesh and other meats, and not vegetables. So perhaps we had no use for them.
Perhaps. If you all go to slide 13, you can see what Grey Pelt looks like.
We're all rushing to look at
I
this
know.
thing. Like, oh god. Oh,
A
jeez.
lot
He
of
is
slides I haven't seen. Okay. this is
Very
scary.
big and very scary. He is kind of like baring his teeth and growling, and he is going to make an intimidation roll to demoralize you. This is an opposed roll that you all get to make. You would be using spirit.
He's doing it to all of us?
Yeah, all of us.
Oh.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it. He
What mean don't
Double
worry.
Did
ones.
Did
he
crit
comes
fail?
up to he comes up to growl, and he kind of like stumbles over his own paws, and he gets back up, and he looks very angry.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Startled exhalation of breath.
So you don't need the mushrooms, or you do need the mushrooms?
Well, listen. Those are my mushrooms, and this is my place that you have invaded. I will let you take the mushrooms if you assist me in getting rid of the skeletons that are up in an old prison area here in my monastery.
Oh, I think we did that already. There was a prison, correct? And there were many skeletons that came to life, and we did lay them to rest previously.
Well, then you are very adept at what you do. So maybe then you could help rid the old shrine up to the west of the dark mantles that live in the rafters.
Oh, yes, the triangle beasts. We did take care of them as well. They were very scary. And we did vanquish them. My compatriots did.
Well, you are good indeed, then. Then, would you help me ridding this monastery of the bats that live to the east?
Did we do that one?
No, the bats were scary. They were just bats. Why, we shut the door, and now they're trapped on the other side of the door. Unless they can open doors, which I don't think that I don't know, but
Well, if you rid this monastery of the bats, then I will give you the mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Do we have your word?
Of course.
Well then, I suppose we should migrate the bats then everyone, or Kaizen, you seem like you do not agree.
I do not care for bats.
You all can make a, I guess, a notice roll to see if you feel like Grey Pelt is on the level here.
I'm in the dark, but I'm like peeking.
I'm gonna give you a +1 or +2, Kaira, because you know him before. So you got a 5, a 3, a 4, and a 4. So Diffel, you're like, yeah.
Well, if we do the bats, if we get rid of the bats, then we can get the mushrooms and take them back to the village.
The rest of you are pretty sure that this warg is full of crap.
Oh. Well, how about if we take half of the mushrooms now, and then we go up and take care of the bats, and when we come back, we can have the rest of them. So at least we have collateral.
Do you go closer to the mushrooms when you say that?
Yep.
Whenever you do that, another wolf you see, the one of the ones you were fighting before, kind of comes around from behind him. And as you go near the mushrooms, Grey Pelt kind of jumps in front of you. Those are my mushrooms!
Are you gonna eat them, or what are you gonna do with them?
They are a favorite snack of mine. And I was here first. This whole place is mine. I don't even know why you all were here. You were all supposed to be dead by now.
Well,
Supposed to be dead? What do you mean?
Well, you humans and elves and whatever you are usually don't do well to certain kinds of poisons and fungus. You're tearing down my forest, and I want you gone.
Wait, are you the one who brought the sickness to Falcon's Hollow?
It's possible.
Well,
But either
then
way, this is my home. These are my mushrooms. Why should I give them to you?
Because if you don't, then more people will die by your hand, either actively or passively. So we must insist, whoever you are, that you step back and allow us to take what we came for, or you will meet the fate as everything upstairs except for the bats.
But I want you to die.
we do not want any more lives to be lost due to your actions. Kaizen, turn it back to a 10!
And I attack. I attack.
Oh, okay. Then we are going to move into combat.
Meanwhile, Kara's behind, like, all this stuff going, like, you know, like, go, just fight it. But she doesn't want to speak because she wants to drop.
So you're hidden. All right, let's start. We shall start by drawing some initiative cards. So, oh my god. This is a joker for you, Celeste.
Yeah. She's angry. She's so angry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So you have a +2. That's insane. And everybody gets a Benny, which is going to be helpful.
Now we're
Thank you.
talking.
Load it up.
Now I got
right.
fuel.
Kaira, you get a 6 of hearts.
Okay.
Oh
Yep.
my god. Diffle, you also get a joker.
Oh, does it matter?
Nope, now you have 2 jokers.
Wow.
I
So
actually-
everybody's gonna say that again?
I think drawing a joker does override my hesitant hindrance because it's
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
it does.
special thing.
Okay.
It does. Everybody gets another Benny. Oh my
Yeah!
god.
Rolling a bunny.
That is insane. Okay. Wow. Some of you have lots of Bennies. That's
Yeah.
bad for me. Okay, and Kaizen, you get a queen of clubs. Grey Pelt gets an ace of hearts. And our other friendly little wolf gets a sad little 3 of spades. Because we have 2 jokers, you all have the opportunity to go first, if you would like.
Yes, I think I would like to go as soon as I can. Diffel, how about
Okay.
I'm going to wait.
you? Okay.
Okay, then Celeste, it is your turn. You have the warg and one wolf in here just growling, looking like they're ready to attack.
First, I think I will try to cast Lower Trait on Grey Foot. That's not it. Grey Pelt.
Great help.
But I am out of power points, and I could easily replenish them with a Benny. However, since I have the +2 anyway, it seems like it'll work pretty easily if I try shorting
Okay.
to cast this. So, our first shorting, here we go. I have
Oh
0 power
boy.
points, which means that to cast this 2 power point thing, I need to roll. I suffer a -1 penalty for each power point, so it's -2, but I have a +2, so I suffer nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Go for it. What did
So-
you want to lower? What skill?
I would like help because I'm not sure. The thing that makes it. What's the thing that makes it less powerful
you-
to hit us? I think. Is good.
So you can do. You want to make it less powerful, or do you want to make it easier for us to do things to it?
Second one, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Second heal.
So you can lower its fighting in order to make it easier to hit, or you can lower its vigor in order to make it easier to damage.
Fighting then to hit, so that we always hit this thing.
Okay.
So I roll 10 and a d6. Okay. That is a 3, which is not good enough. So I'm gonna use a Benny
Okay.
and do this again.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to fail on a short.
Oh, okay. That's 1 explosion on my 6 and a 5, so that is 11.
Whew.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So
Oh.
you are lowering fighting by 1 die type, which let's see. That's gonna drop.
Did you add your Joker +2?
It's
Oh.
counteracting her short penalty, so
Oh.
And that's going to drop. Whenever you're figuring out parry, it's fighting divided by 2. What is it again? Sorry. Jordan,
half.
help me out.
So
Half of-
half fighting +2 is parry.
Half fighting +2, so that would be 3.
Actually, because it was a raise. Is it a raise? Yeah, I lowered by 2 of them with a
Yeah.
raise to a minimum of d4. Sorry, math.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And the victim can automatically try to shake off the effect with a spirit roll as a free action at the end of its following turns.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Anything else you would like to do?
Head toward mushrooms.
So
the wolf is still
you're
there?
going to have to go past Grey Pelt to do that, which will give Grey Pelt an attack of opportunity.
I do it.
You did just make him way less good at fighting.
You did.
Yes.
Okay, so Grey Pelt is going to take an attack of opportunity on you as you try to get to those mushrooms.
I want to interrupt him.
Okay, make an agility roll.
you can
With my
interrupt-
Joker,
Or an
with my
athletics.
Joker, I can do it automatically.
Oh, you can. You're right. Okay, interrupt.
Just watching this happen, he sees Grey Pelt kind of like get driven back by whatever Celeste did, but then he sees the warg trying to go for Celeste as she goes for the mushrooms, and I just go, oh no, I'm out of energy. What do I do? And that small blue lizard just pokes its head out of my hair and starts to glow very softly. And as it does, so too do the runes on Diffel's cheeks. Because finally, I'm going to be able to use my store of power points that I have bundled up in my familiar. Not my familiar, just a lizard who follows me around.
Just a lizard.
What is this? No time to ask questions, only time to use it. I am going to try and cast Confusion on Grey Pelt. And I'm going to use my last bit of salt to add an additional +2, so I'll be rolling with a +4 for this.
Nice.
So as the runes light up, I pull the salt out and sprinkle it into my hand and start moving my hands around, and a strange amorphous cloud of color just floats across the air over towards Grey Pelt. If I succeed, 7 + 4 is an 11, which is
Okay,
a
this-
success with a raise.
This is opposed, right?
This is opposed, yes, but because I got a raise, Or sorry, no, it's not opposed.
It's not?
He's just making a smarts roll, but
Smarts roll.
it's at a -2 because I got a raise.
Okay, smarts at a -2. Yeah, I'm gonna use my last Benny.
Oh.
Yes.
Although I guess he does have bennies, but still, I'll use my last Benny to try to reroll that. Okay, good job, me. Yeah, he's confused.
Okay, so he is both distracted and vulnerable
Oof.
until the end of his turn.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
So now he can attack her at a -2.
at a -2, that is not the right die. All right, here he goes. He's like very confused at this point. Neat. I'm gonna use one of his bennies to try and re-roll that. Yeah, he goes to swipe at you, but because he's very confused and doesn't feel right, he just blatantly misses you. You can continue on towards the mushrooms. That was your turn. Diffle, you went. So then next up will be Grey Pelt.
Damn. Well, at least he's confused and vulnerable until the end of his turn.
Yes. So what was it? He can make a smarts or spirit at the end of his turn for the boost, the lower trait. Is it at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
The end, I believe. Correct.
Okay, so can't this turn. But because you're going towards those mushrooms, he's going to turn around and try to swipe at you once again.
Why not gonna heal?
No, that's cocked. Okay, he aced it on one die. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna use his last penny and see if he can do
Fine,
this.
sure.
Yeah, yeah. He's still kind of like, it's almost like he's drunk because he tries to swipe at you, but he just can't get at you. That was his turn. All right, so next up will be Kaizen.
Wait, before his turn ends,
Oh, yes. What was that? I'm sorry. Is this spirit or smarts?
Spirit.
Spirit. Thank you. Oh my god. Nope.
Nope. Yay.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
still sucks at fighting, but he's no longer confused or vulnerable.
He's very upset because he's not used to not being, like, to being overwhelmed like this. So you can tell that he's like, he's just kind of off his game. All right, Kaizen.
Do I get gang up because Celeste is there, or did Celeste run past? And so
I mean, Celeste is basically behind him. So yes, if you went up, I'd give you gang up. So you get a +1.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to attack 3 times. So we've done this math before, but I forget every time. But I feel like it's -2, -2, -4. Is that right?
You attack 3 times. Yes, -2, -2, -4.
With your
And then
2-weapon fighting.
you'll have a +1 to all of those. So it's going to be -1, -1, -3
Okay.
because of the
Perfect.
gang up.
Even better. All right, then I am going to go for it. So
Okay.
first one, -1, is going to be a 4.
Yep, right now that's going to hit.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. I'll
Roll
take
Yeah.
that damage.
Lowered parry.
Woohoo!
Well done.
So Bastard Sword is a D8 plus a D6. Aw. If I choose to use a Bane to reroll, do I have to reroll both? Or can I reroll just 1 die?
I think you would have to reroll both, but you can always take the highest result.
Okay, so I'm going to use a Benny. I have an 8, but I'm going to try and see if I can get better. It's an 8 again. So 8 damage.
You're going to shake him.
All right,
Okay.
perfect.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Figuring out the toughness range.
Second one at a -1. That's going to be a 2, so I'm going to use another Benny.
Okay.
Since, I have so many.
You do have a lot.
There we go. That's going to be 6.
Yep, that's a hit. Make your damage roll.
Ooh, my 8 exploded.
Yeah.
It exploded again. I feel like
Kaizen turning it up to 10.
I don't
Yay.
like that y'all can't see my rolls. I feel like y'all think I'm cheating.
We trust you.
Not at all. Every one of you is super trustworthy in my eyes.
So a total of 22. with my scimitar. Yeah.
You kind of like hit him with one weapon that doesn't really seem to do damage. You can tell his hide is really tough, and it kind of bounces off, and he turns around and he's just ready to strike out at you. But you take that scimitar and you just slice right through his head, and it goes flying off of his body and rolls on the ground as blood spurts out and the body just falls to the ground. And you see the other wolf in there is kind of like, you know, by herself now, but she's like, well, backed into a corner, ready to attack. But yeah, you killed the crap, just the absolute crap out of Grey Pelt.
Wow.
Good job.
Kaizen! My goodness!
With the scimitar being the weapon of my deceased, I will like swipe down to get the blood off and look at it and just say, "Thank you, beloved."
I like that. That's awesome. All right, Kaira, one wolf left.
I whisper under my breath, fine, this one is mine. And I'm going to charge, sneak attack it. There we
Okay.
go. 6 minus my fatigue, 1, 5.
So if you were hidden, was she hidden from the wolf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then it should be vulnerable to you, so you should add +2 to that.
You have a +2, and that's a hit.
7.
It's a hit.
Great. And it's
Not with the raise, but
and I also use sneak attack die, yeah?
yes, in the new rule, because it's not with a raise, but
So-
that was old.
That changes now. In the new
Okay.
rule, you are going to be adding an extra d6 to your normal damage for sneak attacking.
And okay.
It's actually it's a pretty nice buff to sneak attack.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so
That's
strength.
essentially a raise buff. Yeah.
So sorry, give me 1 second. So
No worries.
strength is d6, my d4 for my rapier, my sneak attack d8, and then you said an extra d6.
So instead of the sneak attack d8, it's just an extra d6 instead of the d8.
Oh.
So it's strength plus the rapier plus an extra d6. No, it's better because you didn't have to hit with a raise to get it. You get this a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
more frequently.
Okay. Oh, I lost my d4.
By D4!
Oh. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points.
Yes.
Not great. Not 22.
Nope, it's great. It's good. Man, yep. So you come over, you just come running at that wolf, like yelling like, I'm gonna get you! And the wolf is like, is angry and is ready to jump at you, and it jumps, and you're able to just slice right through it as well, and the wolf just goes flying across the room, landing on the ground, blood pouring from the wound, dead. You all successfully killed both Grey Pelt and his lady friend. And now the way to the Iron Bloom mushrooms is completely open and yours.
Howdy, folks. Well, we were expecting to not be where we are right now. We were thinking we're going to get kind of close to 400,000, and I was going to have to get on stream and boost you guys to get there. And but we haven't any to do that. We are over 400,000. Don't leave. We're not done. There's still finale left to go. But I'm going to be a little briefer tonight than we thought we were going to be. So as long as we got to here, we got 1 hour left. Literally 1 hour left. I think I need to refresh that window that says 109 minutes, because I think it's less than that now. Let's go refresh and see where we're at. Yeah, no, definitely less than 109 minutes. There we go. Much better. Yay, stream. So yes, there is just over an hour left. We have gotten all the stretch goals. Take a scorch break. Yeah, right, bathroom break. Go grab a snack. We have 3 endings for you. You've just seen the tip of the first one, where the party just massacred Grey Pelt, took his head. Although Kaira didn't quite get her revenge. I mean, that, you know, she's got some beef there. But I want to take this moment to thank you guys. The support has been amazing. Let me throw the link in the chat so we know where you guys came from. So here's the magic link in the chat. If you guys want to back the Kickstarter, there is an hour left. Get in on all the goodies. The 2-box sets, they're hefty. There's 10 books in there. They're amazing. But we want to say thank you to Paizo. Paizo's been amazing to allow us to do that. The people at Paizo specifically want to call them out. Lisa Stevens, Jeff Alvarez, Eric Mona, John Feel, and Jason Bullman, who was pretty awesome and gave us a great interview with our own Clint Black. Some really good streams. So it's on video on demand. If it's not, check out our YouTube, Pinnacle Entertainment on YouTube to check that out. It's a really interesting behind the scenes kind of, how do you build a system? What assumptions do you make? What kind of flavor do you want the game to be? It's a really interesting stream for game developers, and our own Donald Shepis has kind of carried on that tradition from that interview with his Design Corner, which we will still be bringing you. I believe those are Thursdays on the schedule. But of course, you can't imagine Clint Black. Oh, let's see, more volume. Let's see. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, people? So no one's ever really accused me of needing to up my volume. That's crazy. The Pinnacle Entertainment has been amazing. So yeah, Donald Shep is going to be Thursdays at 2 p.m. for the Design Corner. And that's just really interesting. If you guys are interested in game design, on how to develop your own games, or kind of the assumptions behind what we're doing here at Pinnacle to bring Savage Pathfinder, Savage Rifts, our own lines to you guys, and kind of what decisions to make, that's pretty cool. And then big thank you to Shane Hensley for letting us play in his world and share his dreams. That's awesome. Jody Black, hardest working person in gaming. She's amazing. Simon Lucas, who doesn't say much, but he is brutally funny when you do get him to speak. And he does a whole lot of work on the graphics and product design and mock-ups. And so we have definitely gotten requests to have him drop some of these box sets on the table for that satisfying thud when we get the test volumes in from the printer. All my stream, let's see, the PEG development team, cannot skip them. Michael Barbeau did an amazing job working with Chris Warner and Carl Kieser. You guys know them from Doghouse Rules. And of course, Carl is the most amazing layout graphics guy in the biz. Donald Shepis has been amazing in that process. And of course, Jess Rogers, who has play tested and edited all the things. Also want to big shout out to the people who brought you this premiere actual play. Michelle Nguyen Bradley, she's been amazing. Diana Restrepo has got this reserved intensity that I just really loved. Leander Lacy has been an inspiration. I can't wait for you guys to see more of his character's backstory. I believe next week we're going to air the behind the scenes and the episode 0, and there's some really great character building there. Jordan Caves-Callarman, someone left a comment in the stream before that Jordan is the best rules lawyer on showing how to be a rules lawyer on the streams. Basically being able to give rules and rules clarifications and without being obnoxious or overriding the Game Master. And of course, the amazing Meghan Caves. They're not here, but I hope they see this. If you guys saw how much work Meghan did behind the scenes, we appreciate her for her on-screen work, and I'm sure you guys do too. But she was very fantastic, from casting to setting up communication channels on Discord and with Dropbox, and just running the games. And we threw a lot of stuff at her. We had her redo whole battles, whole sections, and change on the fly. And Donald was in there like, hey, you're 10 versions behind. We've done a little work over the weekend, so let's get you up to speed. And her ability to just build tension and end episodes on cliffhangers, pretty amazing. So big thanks to Meghan and the rest of the cast. And then the stream friends, Candace McAfee, she was on the Carl Kieser stream doing her bard singing. That was amazing. If you haven't seen the second version of that, go check out our YouTube. We just uploaded that. It's a lot of fun. Both versions are great. Christian Serrano, whose sultry voice is our narrator for these. Amy Marshall, our VTT team, and Aaron Acevedo. Those guys are working hard to bring Savage Pathfinder to the VTTs for you guys. Doug Davidson, he was on our VTT stream. Great guy. You should see he's got a great goblin mask that is like legit Hollywood quality goblin mask. I think I'm going to have to get one now that I've taken up the torch as Scorch. And not Christian Serrano, the actress. Christian with a K. He is a well-known Savage. The also big thanks to Nate Oswald, who helped lead the interview with Jason Bowman and Clint Back. Dustin Hatchett, who produced that episode, also set up our lovely streaming table and studio that we haven't really been able to use because of COVID. Chris Fox, who's been holding down the SWO crew while we've been doing a lot of the streaming. Chelsea and I, of course, Chelsea. She's been amazing. Big props to her. She's in chat. She's done so much heavy lifting on getting this to you guys, kind of bringing the pinnacle into the new decade on the streaming and all that great stuff. And she's fun to be with. Let's see. Cheyenne Wright did our amazing Kickstarter video. He's amazing. The Owlcat folks, who are also Paizo licensees, who are doing actual video games. They are doing a really cool job. The game looks great. If you also look at one of the streams we did, Donald interviewed them with Shane, just kind of about working in video games. And both Donald and Shane, and it's Arseny Krymov and Lisa Kromova. They were great. So big thanks to all those people. Thanks to you guys for backing us. We're over 400,000, and we thought we were gonna maybe get it by the skin of our teeth, but in our last chance stream, you guys really pulled out all the stops, and so now we've unlocked all the stretch goals, and it's on to all the fun of getting this book polished and finished and off to you guys. Some other big announcements. There's some cool audio books they got announced. Clint Black wrote one of them. They're both for Necessary Evil. One of our partners is doing audiobooks. And if you didn't catch it, Shane had an audiobook that came out for Christmas. You can still pick it up. They're very cheap. They do deep dives, which are multiple actors and very radio drama stream quality. But they also have a version that's a very straight audiobook with one narrator for those. But yeah, pick up Kringle Down. And it's, if you like Fargo and Nakatomi Tower, Germans falling off of said tower as your Christmas entertainment, you will love Kringle Down. We're going to be doing more of those and bringing you kind of just the Savage Worlds properties in other formats that you guys like. I mean, obviously streaming is a new format, but audiobooks as well. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good things afoot at Pinnacle, and we're happy that you guys are here for the ride. Faces of Destruction is the Necessary Evil audiobook, and Clint says it's there's a free short Necessary Evil audiobook, and so yeah, definitely check those out. We'll post links in the chat once I get off stream. I'll post a link for you, or maybe Clint or Jody can if they're around, where you can pick those up. But guys, I just want to say thank you. We're going to give another minute or two just so I can get the next part of this stream warmed up and ready to go. But we appreciate your support. It's been an amazing Kickstarter. We are going to do more of this. Paizo's happy, we're happy, and it looks like you guys are happy because 5,000% funded, over 2,800 of you. That's amazing, guys. So we appreciate you. And really, not much more to say. A whole lot of thanks. We will do more of this. And because this is a secret Scorch goal, enjoy another 2 finales, and on basically one of these finales, I won't throw up any more cards to kind of explain it, but there's a wonderful bit of updating that got done. So the kind of in the last episode, we updated the characters to made them advance. Well, we figured out that the in Pathfinder, kind of one big bad can really hold a party's attention, because you have to kind of go whittle down their hit points. But in Savage Worlds, numbers are king, and as you saw in that last one, you get 2 jokers and some exploding dice, and you can cut the big bad's head off in one fell swoop. So we're going to give you 2 more takes on who the big bad actually was and how the party dealt with them, coming up here. So I think I've got this ready. If I don't, forgive me. We're trying something new here, but thanks again for backing the Kickstarter. There's less than an hour. Get backing. Check out the audio books. The Chris Light book is also it's called Maps to the Stars. Good stuff there. And yeah, two takes. I am Chubby Bunny. You'll know it when you see it. You'll know it when you see it. It's actually pretty fantastic. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for backing the Kickstarter. We are going to take tomorrow off and get some well-deserved sleep. But after that, it's back to opening up the bridge between the Kickstarter and the pledge manager for the late backers, and then kind of revealing what our next big project is coming down the pike. And I'll give you a little hint. You should study up for it and maybe take a little vacation, go overseas. So with that, thanks again, guys. It's been a pleasure, and we're going to go on to our finales. Cheers, everybody. Donald Shep is like, take tomorrow off, like we ever do that. Yeah, Mike and Donald are not going to take tomorrow off, but Scorch is going to sleep in tomorrow. So cheers, guys. We're going to go on to part 2, hopefully now.
Oh my gosh, we did it!
That was
We did
incredible.
it!
I mean, quite violent, but I suppose it was called for.
I'm gonna walk over to Grape Helt's head. I'm gonna stare at it for quite some time while they're getting the mushrooms. And I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's like a 10-pound head in your
Do you want to wrap that in something first, Kyra? I have some loose cloth.
Yes.
Just so it doesn't... Can you turn it around so it's not looking at me? There we go.
And I put it in my bag. I'm like, he's an enemy of mine. I just want him as a trophy. And I look at Kaizen, and I put my hand out to shake his hand, and I say, nicely done.
He was a worthy adversary.
He was truly a monster.
He was
I've
quite
told you.
scary.
Well, with him gone, we have access to the mushrooms. Quickly, let's see how many we can gather.
There are 6 here in total.
Ooh.
Nice.
An extra.
Okay, let's keep these safe and let's get away from this place.
We should rush back. We have everything we need now. We can get these things to the people of Falcon's Hollow.
Yes, you all are able to grab the mushrooms and go back. You go back to your horses, to Delilah, to Jade, and you are able to make your way directly back to town. It does take you some time, but because you're just headed straight there, you're able to, you don't really run into anything on the way. So, one second, okay, here we go. You all make it back to town with very good time. And like I said, because you are on horseback, you don't really run into anything. You kind of follow back your path. You know what to skip and what to avoid as much as you can. And you make it directly to Roots and Remedies, and Laurel is so happy to see you. She immediately takes all of the ingredients and she begins immediately concocting the antidote to be able to save the town, and she spreads it out to everyone who needs it, and you can see that recovery is beginning very quickly. People begin to immediately look better. Unfortunately, a few did pass in the time that it took you all to get all of these ingredients, but you saved more people than would have died otherwise. The town celebrates you all and is so thankful for all that you did, for the journey that you took, for the dangers that you had to face to save this town. You all have allowed them to live another day. Good job, heroes, at saving Falcon's Hollow. And now you all have a whole adventure in front of you to be able to take, and you don't have to worry about Grey Pelt anymore. But, as we all know, in places like these, this is just one adventure to undertake. There most certainly will be more coming in the path ahead. So prepare. The end. Thank you guys very much. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Nice
That was
job.
fun.
Man, what awesome hits in that last fight. That was
I
so
know.
great.
That was 1 round. And just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
We burned all those bennies off, and then there were none left to soak that massive hit.
Well,
Yeah.
and I thought that you guys, I was like, man, they're going to be in bad shape to go up against Grey Belt because they don't have any or
Right.
any
Magic points.
power
Magic.
points.
Yeah.
I forgot
And
about
then
my
it was
hair
just
lizard.
like, slash, dead.
Sorry, Megan.
It's all good, you know.
Yeah.
It's-
It
They
could
did
have
it
been
really
bad.
quick.
Yeah, I
you
could
guys
have
were
been
good
Could have
heroes.
been really bad. Yeah, when Celeste ran past him, it could have been really bad right there.
Yes.
Man, lowering its fighting so that it couldn't hit you, and it was so much easier to
Yeah.
hit. That was good.
Yeah.
That was great.
I mean, it already only had a parry of 5. so,
Wow.
you dropped, and it had a fighting of D8. You dropped it down to a D4. So
Wow.
he was pretty weak at that
Well,
point. Yeah.
So really
and
OP skill
not to mention we had double jokers.
Yeah.
That too. It was very stacked in your favor for sure. Okay, as you go over to those mushrooms, Grey Pelt jumps in front of you and goes,
Perfect. Don't change a thing, Grey Pelt.
Oh my god! Sorry.
Grey Pelt's so cute. I'm crying.
What a reveal. What a twist this whole time.
It was Jade! It was Jade!
That would be a fucking great
It
twist.
was Jade all the time!
Doppelganger shit.
Okay.
"It was
okay.
Jane all along."
Oh, that was great. That's great. Sorry.
That was perfect.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was great. That's great.
Okay.
Needed that. Oh. Yeah.
The other alternate ending, right?
Yeah, the third three endings.
The third ending is Dipple. Dipple with Grey Pelt all the time.
It was Dimple.
It was a dream.
I'm sorry.
And you were there? And you?
Our extended series is just like all these alternate endings in this one part. It's like 20 episodes long.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Dead babies. Dead puppies.
What's wrong with you?
I think you made it worse, Diana.
No, you gotta make it serious.
Yeah, that
Diana,
works.
that was like a 10, and we're gonna need you to bring it down to like a 7.
Sorry. Okay. Dead
Oh,
people.
flowers.
Yeah.
Dead flowers.
Dead flowers. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Dead crows.
Okay.
Dead crows.
Okay, yeah, crows. We're good.
Crows.
They already died.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right, I'm in it.
All right.
That was great.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready, Megan?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
So as you walk towards those mushrooms, Grey Pelt jumps right in front of you. Those are my mushrooms.
Not anymore.
Okay. He is ready to attack. So, we're going to draw initiative cards. All right, first off, Celeste, you get a Jack of Spades.
Nice.
You good?
Kyra, a 9 of Hearts.
I will take it.
Diffle, a 2 of Clubs. Or A 6 of hearts.
Looks like the 2 is mine.
2 is yours. And Kaizen, it is a 10 of diamonds.
All right.
And Grey Pelt gets a 5 of clubs, which is kind of sad. But as Grey Pelt jumps in front of you and it seems clear that you are going nowhere, he howls loudly. And I don't know, that seems dangerous. But as he howls, you see all of these other wolves start to come down the stairs into the room surrounding each and every one of you. So the wolves get a measly little 5 of diamonds there. But for Grey Pelts, I'm going to use one of his bennies and try to get a better card, and he did. It is an ace.
Oh my god!
All right. So, would anyone else like to spend a benny to redraw?
Oh, can't be the
Nope.
ace. I don't
Bennies are precious.
Okay. He then will go first. So he is going to go right after Celeste, and he will be using Frenzy, which means that he gets to roll an extra fighting die for this attack.
Ooh.
So let's see, where is his fighting? Oh, goodness. All right. And then he will roll an extra as well. All right, here we go. He comes out and he's ready to pounce on you.
I'm scared.
Okay, what is your parry?
5.
Okay, so he hits.
Cool.
And he... Where is your damage? Okay, strength 8 d4. All right.
Sorry.
Wow. What is your toughness?
I think it's a 7.
It's a 7. So he just reaches out with one of his claws and tries to rake right across your midsection, but you're able to get out of the way fast enough before he can get you. Sorry, real quick. His parry says 67. I'm going to assume it's a 7. I just noticed that.
Should.
Just double check. Yes, 7. Okay. Back to that. He misses you, but just barely. He is going to stay right where he is because he's ready to eat this spellcaster if he can.
I mean, I hate to be this guy, but he frenzied, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's 2 attacks. So so you roll the 2 fighting dice and the wild die, and whichever the 2 highest are, those are the 2 attacks.
The 2 highest. Well, wait, where'd the other die go? I mean, that was the only one that hit.
Oh, well then good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
great.
either way. But yes, thank you.
Never mind.
You're lucky. You're lucky this time. All right, so that was his go. Next up will be Celeste.
Okay. So I am going to use shorting because I have no PowerPoints left.
Okay.
I'm feeling lucky. But what I am going to cast this time around is I want to cast protection on myself.
That sounds like a good plan.
I feel very squishy and scared right now.
And this guy likes spellcasters, so...
Yes, so this is a only 1 PowerPoint, so I have a -1 to this roll.
Okay.
So that's my D10 and a D6, and explosion on my 6, and
Nice.
6, 7, 8. So a total of 7. So I pass.
Oh, 7. Okay, so that's not with a raise, but that should still give you a +2, I do believe.
Yes, 2 points of armor to me,
Yeah, that's going to be helpful.
and lasts 5 rounds.
5 rounds. Okay, awesome. Anything else you would like to do?
And then I guess I'm in melee with him, so I can't move away.
Can. Just might not go so well.
I do it.
You're going to move away?
I'm going to eat these goddamn mushrooms.
All right. He's going to take an attack of opportunity, this time not with Frenzy, of course. What was your parry again?
It was 5.
A 5. So this is going to hit. And now what is your toughness?
My toughness now is 9.
Yeah, you just are able to, goes to swipe at you once more, and you're fast enough to escape another scratch. Good job.
I'd like to
All
think
right.
that my magic has a little like star that comes out of the sky and then just like pushes my butt 2 inches to the left, so I'm just out of the way.
I like it. I like it. All right. Next up will be Kaizen.
I am going to raise my 2 swords and start clanging them together. And as a look at, so how many wolves do we have around us? Just to be clear.
There are 8.
Okay.
So 7. There's one that's kind of coming out from around where Grey Pelt is, and 7 more have come down and started to fill the room around all of you.
Great. All right, I'll start clanging my swords, and I'll say, "Come at me, foul beasts!" And I will go into the middle, wherever I feel like be able to attract the most attention, and I will attack whichever is closest to me.
Okay.
And if I do 3 attacks, can I like move, attack, if I happen to kill one, for instance?
Yes, you can put your movement in anywhere you want to in your during your turn.
Perfect. All right, then I am going to do 3 attacks, which is going to be -2, -2, -4.
Okay. Great.
So let's do this. First one at -2 is going to be a 3.
A 3 is not enough to
All
get
right.
that wolf. He's able to back up, or she probably. They're all she's.
Okay. All right, I'll go again. Oh, it's going to be a 2. I will use a Benny on this one.
Okay, is this at the same wolf?
Yes.
Okay.
Same wolf. Try it again. -2. Ah, there we go. This is a little better. 5.
5. Not quite enough. You get a little bit of fur, but not quite.
That's fine. At least the attention's on me. I will do one last one at -4. Hey, 6 exploded at least. So it's going to be a total of 6 after -4.
That will hit.
All right.
Make your damage roll.
Awesome. Take my bastard sword, come up, and it's going to be 7.
7. Yes. Let's see. That will shake
All right.
one wolf. All right. So you were able to shake one. You kind of you graze it, and it kind of, you can tell it didn't expect to get hit. So you put it off a bit. We'll say that is wolf 1 that is shaken. All right. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. The next up are the wolves. So this one that you just attacked, it's going to come at you, but it's not the only one. There's actually, because you were trying to attack in this area, you drew them towards you. 4 of them are going to surround you, and this is going to give them a total of +4 to their gang up bonus. These guys are formation fighters, which originally already gives them additional gang up bonus, but they're each going to have +4. So first one is going to try to bite. Here we go. Oh, that aced. Oh God, that aced again.
No!
Oh God, it aced again! Oh! Okay, hang on.
Ace again.
No, but it got almost there. So this is a D8 as well. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 8. Oh my God.
It's probably a hit with a raise.
10, 24, 20, 31 is the hit. Wow. Okay. Good thing that wasn't damage. Let's roll.
Oh my goodness.
Let's roll some damage on that guy. Okay, what is your strength? Okay. Here we go. Plus an extra D6.
Oh.
Okay, so just an ace on this die, so that's 8, 9, 10. 10 damage total.
Oh.
Yeah,
Could be worse.
Could be
Yeah,
worse.
it could be worse.
Yeah, I mean, my toughness at 8. So I can't, what can I do here?
You can basically it's just going to shake you.
Right.
So
but
you don't
then-
even really need to soak that. It's
That's
just
true.
shaking.
You've got 3 more attacks coming too, so you
Yeah.
might, if he's just gonna, if this one's just shaking you, you might save your resources for the remaining
Okay,
3.
I'll just shake. I'll just shake.
Oh, and that was a +4, which I forgot.
Shake.
Anyway, okay, here we go. Wolf 2. Wolf 2 was like, whoa, Wolf 1, you were great, and is totally distracted. Wolf 3, he rolled a 1. Wolf 3, or she. Oh, wow, that wolf is also like, yeah, you're right, great, because that wolf also rolled a 1.
Wow,
Whoa.
after such
My
great
God.
rolls.
I know. Wolf 4, here we go. Although, tell me what your parry is again?
Parry 6.
Okay. Okay, this wolf was like, whatever, I'm attacking. So that is a total of
Sassy wolf.
10, which is with a raise.
Hate those sassy wolves.
Here we go.
Lots of sass.
Does the gang up bonus is only
Just
on
to
the
attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Just making sure. So that is a total of 10. So that will do 1 wound to you unless you want to soak it.
I will soak it, because I have a lot more coming.
Okay.
eventually.
Make a figure roll.
All right, which I leveled up, so it's a D8 now,
Oh, great.
which exploded.
Woo!
It exploded again. Why?
Yes!
You're good.
16, 17, 18, 20, 21. 21.
You are successfully able to soak that. So as that last wolf comes in, kind of gets a hold of your armor, but is unable to get through it. All right. Wow. Good job. Okay.
Now you're
so,
unshaken too, which is great.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
perfect.
Kaira, you're hidden, which is good. But
Yes.
that means there's one over by Celeste. So I'm going to say that one is over there with Grey Pelt. It's still going to get a +2 gang up bonus, but it's going to try to attack you. All right, +2 because of the formation fighter, and it's near Grey Pelt. What is your parry?
Me?
Who? Yeah, which
Yeah.
one?
Celeste.
Okay.
Sorry, I may have said the
5.
No, it's okay.
5. It only got a 4. You're lucky. All right, the other 3, however, they're going to go after Diffle. And they are going to get a +4 because of the formation fighter as well. So, this will be Wolf 6. What is your parry?
7.
That wasn't enough. All right.
Great. So
Wolf 7.
I have my spoon extended, and I am
Roll a
desperately
different die.
fending off 3 wolves.
Spoon ready. Okay, this one, what was it again? This was a 6. You said 7?
7.
No, wait, I said +4. 8. That one hits. Haha. But not with a raise.
Hooray!
Hooray, we're excited.
What is your toughness?
3.
Oh.
Okay, well that was a 5, so you will be shaken.
Whew, okay. Okay.
One more attack coming from the last wolf.
Probably cast the
Goodness.
protection to everybody.
7. That hit. Okay. Damage.
Oh no.
Okay, 9. That aced 10 total. So you would
Oh.
take.
That's a hit with a raise. So I would
Yes,
take
you
a
take-
wound.
Yep.
I am. Oh, I only have 2 bennies. I am going to spend one of my bennies to soak.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a vigor roll. Yikes. Okay. Oh, aced on both. Okay, great. I got an 8, so that should soak all of it and unshake me.
Yes.
Nice.
So you are quick enough to get out of the way. Good job, you guys. Diffle, it is now your turn. You have 3 wolves around you.
Okay, so I'm standing there surrounded by 3 wolves, and I am completely out of energy, but then, just then, a small blue lizard pokes its head out of my hair and begins to glow softly, and as it does, so too do the runes on my face begin to glow as well. This is what you do? Well, this is a great time to come forward with it! And then, newly energized, I'm gonna try and... Okay, so because I have calculating, I get to ignore 2 points of penalty on 1 action that I take. I'm gonna try and fire 3 bolts, 1 at each of these wolves.
Okay.
That's gonna cost me 3 power points. And it's going to be at a -4 for each of them. However, the first one I'm going to use calculating to reduce it to a -2. The second one, I'm going to use my last usage of my magic salt to reduce it to a -2, and then a -4. So -2, -2, -4.
I like it.
Okay, So, glowing with lizard energy, let's fire off some bolts. So the first one, just rapidly, colors swirl from the palm of my hand and pew, 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 one at each of the wolves. So first one. It's an ace.
Nice.
That is a 13.
Yeah, that's
So-
with a raise.
Yeah, all right. So 3d6 damage to this one.
Woo.
Oh, where'd my dice go? Okay, so it's 8. Oh, okay, that's one explosion on the damage dice. So 14, 15. 15 damage.
Yeah, you that wolf explodes into little bloody pieces.
Yay!
1.
Yeah. One down.
That is a crit fail on my next spellcasting roll. Unfortunately.
Means backlash.
Yeah, that means I take a level of fatigue and all of my powers that
Welcome
are
to the
currently
team.
going cease. Oh no! Too much lizard energy. Not used to the energy from the lizard. Yeah, that's going to just completely enervate Diffle as he overexerts. Taking a level of fatigue, and that's gonna miss. So my third one is going to be at a -5.
Yep.
And I almost crit failed again, but I didn't.
Oh my god.
I just missed very badly.
Yeah.
Oh! I got 1! I don't feel well.
Oh boy. Okay. Yep. You got 1. So now there are only 7 wolves. So that's that's good.
But only 2 on me, more importantly.
All right. Next round, we'll draw again. Celeste, 7 of hearts.
I didn't go yet.
Oh,
You didn't go yet? Oh, I must have hid your card. Okay.
Because
then
she
you
was
go.
hidden.
Yeah,
I
yes,
did. You were hidden. So, in my mind, you're hidden kind of near the entrance area. So I'm going to say you're nearest Kaizen. So there are the 4 wolves on Kaizen over there.
Okay, so then I'll go run in and attack at one of them.
Okay.
Or I can do 2 attacks, right? At -2 each?
Yeah, you can. One of them is shaken as well. One nearest Kaizen is shaken, we'll say.
Okay, so let's do that one first.
Okay.
7 minus my fatigue, 6. And do I add gang up?
Yeah, I'd say you
Six.
get a +1 at
7,
that
8.
point.
Oh, 7.
So
Back up to a 7.
that is a hit. Make a damage roll.
Is that sneak attack?
It's not sneak attack, but you get the new flank attack rogue damage bonus,
Yeah,
so
so
you
you-
get +2.
Okay, I'll take that. So here we go. Let's see. My 4 exploded. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. Yeah, you come up and that wolf is like real focused on Kaizen, so you're able to just slice right into it and that wolf goes down in a bloody mess. Good job.
And then
All
I'm
right.
gonna do a second attack on the other wolf.
Okay, you'll have gang up here as well.
Okay, so that's 6 plus 2, 6, 7, 8 minus 1, 7.
Yep, that's a hit. Make your damage roll.
5.
Is that with the +2?
But 7. Thank you.
7. That will shake this wolf. All right. So that one is shaken. Anything else you would like to do?
That's it. That's 3 actions, correct? Yeah. Good.
Yeah, you already moved. Okay, awesome. Now, next round. So, that one. So, okay. Celeste, a 4 of clubs.
Boo.
Kaira, a 5 of hearts.
Boo.
Boo. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on.
Typhel.
Yeah.
I
she's
have
quick.
I have
Oh, yeah,
initiative.
you do.
So may
So,
yes.
then you would get this 7
That's
of
fine.
clubs.
Thank you.
It's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
It's better. Diffle, 8 of spades or 5 of spades.
I'll take the 5.
1 5 for you. Kaizen, a joker!
Finally.
I needed this so bad, Kaizen.
So we get another Benny.
Yeah.
Yes, 1 Benny for everyone.
Yeah, I
Thank
get
you.
+2.
That is
Nice, we're gonna need
crazy. Wow.
Yay.
Okay. Grey Pelt gets an 8 of clubs. And the wolves get a 10 of spades.
Oh.
Okay, so Kaizen, you can go at any time. Would you like to go first?
I would love to go first.
All right, you now have 3 wolves around you, and you have gang up with Kaira.
All right, so that's
You'll
plus,
get a plus
and I get +2 to everything with Joker.
Yeah, so you're at a +3 for your attacks, basically.
Nice. All right, then I'm doing my 3 attacks then.
Okay.
So now that I'm at +3,
So you'll be...
+1, +1, -1.
yeah.
I like those odds.
And one of them is already shaken by you, so...
Yeah, or by Kaira.
Yes.
All right, then I will go after the one that's already shaken.
Okay.
+1. It's going to be 8 total.
Whew, yep, that'll hit.
All right, and then I will attack. Or damage, I mean. So 5 plus the 2 for everything, so 7.
Yep, that will take it out because it was already shaken.
And
Wow.
Yeah, +2 to your damage rolls with your Joker as well this round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. Thank
Nice.
you.
Oh boy, okay, 1. So now there's still 2 by you.
All right, I will go for the next one. Closest. It's going to be a 7.
That'll hit.
Okay, it's actually 8 because of gang up.
That'll
If it-
still hit.
Okay.
That doesn't
I
hit
didn't-
anymore.
I didn't remember if it.
Oh, you ruined it.
No. All right, damage will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, you just cut its head off, and it goes flying across the room.
Nice.
Okay, one more.
All right, last attack. This is at a -1. It's going to be a 4.
That one sees you cut its friend's head off, and she ducks, and you just swing right past her.
All right, I will,
Miss.
since I have so many bennies, I'm going to use one.
Okay.
I don't really have that many, but. Let's try it. Nope, even worse. But
Oh.
3.
Okay.
5, I mean.
Yes. Does not hit.
All right.
All right.
But you
Anything
kill
else you'd
two.
like to do?
I am going to take a attack of opportunity to back up to Diffle.
Okay. So this just one will attack. Wait, was that the right die? Yes. Yeah. You just move back too fast for it to get a hold of you, but it tries. All right. Next up will be the wolves, though. So this wolf.
Boo.
Over here, there's only one left near you, Kaira, and it's going to turn around and go after you because it just assumes you're weaker, you have less armor. So,
But I have more weapons.
but it doesn't get gang up anymore because there's no other wolves by it. So, what is your parry?
7.
It got a 7, so that is a hit.
Rude.
So it will try and do some damage. Oh, it aced.
Oh.
So that's 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
What is your toughness?
6.
6. So that is with a raise. You will take 1 wound. Would you like to soak it?
Yes, please.
All right. Make your vigor roll.
Bigger. And that's a wild die as well, yeah?
Yes.
It is
No,
at a
no,
-1.
-1.
Yeah, because your
Yes.
elven ancestry.
Yeah, 4.
4 will succeed, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
because it was
Thank
only 1
you.
wound. 1 success. Good job.
Thank
All
you.
right. The next one.
Oh, yeah. What
What?
about your fatigue, your level of fatigue?
Does that make it a 3?
That makes it a 3.
You can try to re-roll it with another Benny if you would like.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I'm at a -1 bigger. Okay.
Just get 1 higher than last time.
4.
You can do it.
3. Nope.
No,
Did
we
not
need
work. Did not work. I still have
Yeah.
fatigue.
Do you want to try another re-roll? Or are you going to keep it?
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Okay. That
Okay.
leaves me with 1 Benny left. Here we go.
You got this.
Work. No, same exact thing. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Okay. So you will have 1 wound, which means that everything you do now is going to be at a -2. because for one for your fatigue, one for your wound.
Okay.
And you're shaken.
All right.
And
Yes,
I'm
and you are shaken. Which you can unshake at any time by spending a Benny, or on your next turn you can make a spirit roll.
I'll wait till my
unshake.
next turn in case I need this last Benny.
Yeah, that seems smart.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, that was that wolf. Now, the one over by Celeste is going to try to attack you again.
No.
Just no.
The little stars are shoving my body away from all attacks.
That has a five. What was your
Bring
parry?
the stars towards
It's
me.
5.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay.
Wow. What is your toughness now?
9.
Yeah, it hits you, but it's like it hits the there. Whenever it hits, there's sort of this sparkle of stars, and the paw bounces back off because your protection is protecting you. It's doing its job.
Nice.
All right.
Eat helpful stars, wolves.
Thank you, Desna.
2 over on Diffle. They have gang up, so they will have +2 each because of their formation fighter.
Still attacking Diffle. Okay.
I'm there too.
What is your parry?
A 7.
That was a 7, so that was a hit.
Damn it.
What is your toughness?
Still 3.
So low, dude.
Okay, so that was a
Jesus, that's
6,
so
so it will
low.
I'm
shake
3
you.
feet tall.
Oh, okay.
He's
Sorry.
very tiny. It will shake you.
Oh, okay.
Unless you
All right.
already
That's.
were.
I will take that. Yes, I am
Okay.
shaken.
Here comes the next one.
Great.
+2, 8.
No.
Your parry was 7.
Yeah.
So 9 actually. So
Oh.
that'll hit
Okay.
for 6 damage. So that'll be a wound.
That'll
right?
shake me again, so I would be wounded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend my second to last Benny to try and soak.
Okay.
Okay. Vigor. I don't. Okay. Last Benny. Last Benny.
Okay. Don't forget about your fatigue.
Right. I had forgotten about my fatigue. Thank you. Yes. So, that would have been a successful soak, but with my fatigue, it is not. So I don't. I am shaken and wounded and still fatigued, so I'm
Okay.
in Kyra's boat.
Yeah, you both are at -2.
We're buddies.
All right.
We're
That was it for
buddies.
them. Next up is Grey Pelt.
No.
Grey Pelt wants to get Celeste because you are over there going for those mushrooms, and also
Yup.
he just likes to attack the
That's
spellcasters.
fine. I'm doing great.
He's going to frenzy once again. Let me go back down to him. Okay,
Double trouble.
here we go. Okay, so you said your parry is a 5? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, both of these attacks hit.
It's cool, I'm tough.
So, neither one are with a raise, though, so that's good.
That's helpful.
Yeah, D4 plus, where's your strength? Make sure I'm right. Okay. All right. First attack. That's only 5 damage. That's not going to get through your 9.
Nope.
All right,
Glad I
second.
catch
Ugh, that's 4. It just those stars keep bursting every time a Grey Pelt
Nice.
is. Why can't I get through? All right. Yeah, he's gonna stay there because you're still going after the mushrooms. So next up will be Kyra.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shake this shake off.
Okay, make a spirit roll.
Thank you. I was gonna ask. Okay, the 6 explodes. 6, 11.
That'll do it.
Okay.
You're
okay.
unshaken, so you can now attack.
Great.
You have one wolf by you.
Okay. The 6 explodes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minus fatigue.
Yeah.
2, 8.
Let's see. Let me go back up to them. 6. So that's not with a raise, but you did hit.
Okay. 4 explodes.
Yeah.
Nice.
4, 5. point.
You will shake that wolf.
Okay.
Good job. All right. Anything
And I
else?
just look at it and I go, how does it feel to be shaken? And then, can I attack it again?
You would
Or do
have
I need to
had
announce it?
Yes, because it would have put a negative to your first attack.
That's right. Okay, so I apologize. Okay, then
No worries.
that's it. I will stay right here.
Okay. All right. The next up is Diffle.
Okay, I'm gonna try and unshake.
Okay.
I don't.
No.
And I am out of bennies. So as two wolves continue to drive against me, and I'm trying more and more weakly to fend them off, I just catch Kaizen's eye from over the wolves, and I say, "Please don't let me die here."
Oh. You break
Okay.
my heart.
All right.
And that's it for me.
All right. Next up is Celeste.
Okay, your cleric is here, my dudes. So I already used my channel energy once today, right? In that zombie room. That was today, the same day.
Yes.
Okay, so I can't use that, which sucks because that would have been saving me a lot of power points.
Well,
But,
is it once per day or once per session?
it says per session. You're right.
Oh, then yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Thank you, piece of paper. Okay, so without using any power points, I'm able to channel my energy and heal 1 wound for all allies within Smart's range.
Actually, that changed.
Yeah,
That's
this
in the
one's
new
different.
version of rules. You can cast your healing power and have it affect people in range as long as you spend an extra power point per person.
So this channel is different than the healing.
Yes, that was the old channel energy from a previous version of the rules, somewhere between
so-
18 and 38.
I guess my question is then, maybe it's a little table talk here. So if the channel energy is exactly the same as my healing power,
I
because my
think
healing power
you
is the
can-
same. Is it not?
I
Or
think
no?
the healing power has shifted to where it has a range as opposed to having to be touch. Or...
I thought that was the channel energy.
That's channel. So I think healing is touch, and channel
Okay.
energy allows you to do it at range.
Understood. Okay, great.
I see.
I do that. I will spend a Benny to get 5 power points back.
Okay.
So that's down to 4. Okay, and I get 5 power points by spending a Benny. And who here has wounds besides? So 2
Those
people.
two, yeah.
Okay. So I will use. Let's see. Healing is usually. Oh, right. I'm doing channel energy. Sorry. So it's 2 power points then for each person, or
So
1
it's
extra?
however much it costs you to cast heal,
Okay.
and then you spend 1 extra power point to affect both me and Kaira.
Yes.
Okay, so
So
that's
2.
4 power points. So
Or
that's
4.
I'm down to 1 again, but it's fine. I do this thing.
Oh, thank you.
Actually,
Thank
before
you.
I do this,
Oh no!
I want to set intention for healing and casting another thing, so I know I get minus.
Yeah, that would
that
be an
work?
additional -1 to maintain, right? Or unless that's changed. Because she's
What?
already got protection cast, and it's still going.
Yeah. So if she is casting another spell,
Or be
that
-1 to the roll.
I believe so. What's the second power that you're?
I wanted to also cast protection on the rest of you.
Oh, if you're going to make 2 spell casting rolls, you'd be at a -2 for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you already... Oh, okay. Maintaining doesn't inflict a penalty then. So then
So
you
just
you set a
-2 for both.
-2 for both.
Okay, I'm gonna try this thing, which means I need to spend 2 bennies to have enough power points, which is
Okay.
fine. So now I'm down to 3. I have so many. Okay. Okay, first I heal though. So that is this and this -2. What is this number? Okay, so that's a 4 total.
On which one? This is protection?
This is healing.
Oh, healing. That's a
Mm-hmm.
success.
Okay, so 1 wound is erased for both of you.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
And I'm unshaken as well. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yay.
Good job.
Cleric!
And now I
Yes,
want
thank
to
you.
cast protection on everyone. So I'm going to use. So that was for 1, 2, 3 on 3 people. It's only 1 power
Okay.
point per thing. So here we go at a -2. I rolled a 2. I'm gonna spend another penny and re-roll it. This is important to me. Oh god, I'm going
Oh,
close so fast.
If you fail this, it is a crit fail. Failed
Yep,
because
yep.
you're shorting.
Oh. Am I shorting or am I... Because I used 2 bennies to get...
Oh, you used the Benny to get the back. Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
Then no, it won't work that way.
And I'm using another benny to re-roll this, so that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can use up all your bennies however you want. whenever
Okay, cool. That's a failure. Because I rolled the highest was 3.
Oh no.
So it's a 1, so... You don't get it. That's fine. But I did use all my power points.
But you did heal us, which is still
Yes.
huge.
Yeah, that's super helpful.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm trying my best.
No, you did. You did
Go
your
forth
best.
and fight, my friends.
Aw.
All right. So a Joker was drawn, so I'm going to switch decks. And we will go now. This is a Jack of Hearts for Celeste.
All right.
A 6 of Diamonds for Kaira.
Okay.
The minimum you can accept.
Right. No. 8 of Hearts or 3 of Spades for
I'll
Dimple.
take the 3.
1 3 indeed. And a 4 of Hearts for Kaizen. A 9 of Spades for Grey Pelt. And a 10 of Hearts for
Oh.
the wolves that are remaining.
Wolfies are going
Indeed.
first.
Anyone else want to? Anyone
Nope.
want to spend a Benny?
I'll spend 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
No!
Close.
I didn't cross my fingers in time. That's not fair.
Hearts is a little higher. Not that it matters, but okay. Mark that down. And I mean, you can always spend another Benny if you
How
want.
many do I have left?
You have 4.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do it one more time then.
Okay, 1 more Benny for a Queen of Diamonds. There you go.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll take it.
Way better. Okay.
Did it.
So that actually means Kaizen, you will go first.
All right. All right, so I'm going to attack twice with my swords, and then
Okay.
pull out my composite bow and attack the one near Kaira.
Okay, so pulling that out would be a free action. So that, yeah, you should be able to do that. You'll just be at your normal minuses. So -2,
Minus
-2,
2, and then -4.
-4 for your bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
And you're
Those are
gonna look
numbers-
awesome.
Yeah,
Right,
we'll
yeah.
see. All right.
Slash. Whoa.
All right, here we go. First attack on a wolf in front of me. No.
This is over by me, right?
Yes.
So you do get the gang up bonus against
You will,
those
yeah,
wolves.
you will.
+1. Okay. That's not going to be enough, so I'm going to use another Benny. Going down
Okay.
on Bennies. All right, so there we go. 6 exploded. 5, 11, 12.
Yep, and that is with 1 raise. So you're going to get an extra d6 on your damage die there,
All right.
along with the rest.
Oh no, this is horrible. 1, 2, 3. So 6.
Oh no! 6 total
Yeah.
to hit. You
Yeah.
will shake that wolf.
I'll take that,
Okay.
and then I'll try again. The same wolf, really quick.
Same wolf. Okay.
Yep. This is already shaken. Oh my gosh, my rolls are horrid. No, I'm gonna wait for Kaira, so I'm gonna. That's it. I miss. I got 2.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's a miss.
Yeah.
You still have your bow.
Yep. Pulling out the bow to help Kaira. Hopefully, this will be helpful in some way. All right, 6 exploded. Exploded again. So 13.
Yep.
One.
That's with a raise, so you'll add the extra d6 on your damage.
All right. So it's gonna be this, and this. Come on, save Kaira so she can go do crazy things. All right, I got an explosion on my 6. One of the 6s. Oh, explode again. Oh my gosh.
This one was shaken
Unnecessary.
too, so.
So 6, 12, 13, 14, 15,
It's dead.
20, 20.
Yeah, Kaira, you're looking at this wolf as it's ready to attack, and all of a sudden, this arrowhead comes right up through its eye, and it just falls and kind of face plants right in front of you. All right, anything else you would like to do?
I'm just gonna yell out, save Celeste, Kiara.
I'm doing actually pretty good.
I'm fine.
All right.
Don't save her at all. Leave her.
All right, next up will be Celeste.
Wait, did I just go? Oh, new round. I was like, didn't I just do a whole bunch of stuff?
You basically did, yeah. You just the way you drew.
Okay, I have 3 power points left. Am I still in melee with Gray?
Yeah. Gray
Okay.
Pelt is still, yeah. You're too close to those mushrooms.
I'm too close to the mushrooms. I'm going to. I'm gonna do boost trait for Diffle for your magic roll, which I guess is
Oh yeah, spellcasting. Okay.
yeah, spellcasting. So let's see if I can do this. All right, 1, 2. Wrong one. That's a 4.
That's a success.
Yes.
All right.
So now
Boost
you
that
have
trait.
4,
And now I have a
5.
D12 in spellcasting.
Yes.
Wow.
Yay.
My goodness.
So I'm gonna say that just lights those runes up even brighter on Diffle's body.
Yeah.
Um,
Go get him! I'm just gonna do this other thing. And I want to. How close am I to the mushrooms? What's happening here?
You're pretty close because in my mind, Gray Pelt was standing right in front of them. So you're essentially just walking. They're kind of like in a corner. You're just kind of walking around by the wall. You're pretty close.
Can I go try? I'm gonna die doing this. Can I try going to get them? Will I have to get another attack opportunity from him?
Yes, you would take an attack of opportunity for that. Well, you can.
I'm doing it, guys. I'm real tough. I think I'm gonna be okay.
Okay.
Famous last words. This is it.
I mean, I'm not gonna use frenzy because I don't know if you could do that on attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
just a
so-
normal attack.
What?
Oh no,
It's a
Megan.
crit fail.
Oh yay!
Wow.
Something bad happened?
Trips on his own face, I guess. My goodness. Okay, yeah, you're able to get past him, and I'll say you can,
Yes.
like, you're able to grab at least one mushroom to start. So,
I yell, I've got one!
oh my goodness. All right, so that was your turn. Next up is the wolves. So, there is one by you, which I forgot about. We won't worry about him, but he is going to attack you, Celeste. She's going to attack you. I keep saying that she's changing it. What is your parry? It's a 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nope.
Good.
Tried, but got confused and trying
so
to help
lucky.
Grey Pelt whenever he kind of tripped. All right. The other two are by Diffle and Kaizen. One is shaken, so that one's going to have to unshake first. Where is your spirit? There it is. Does not, in fact, unshake.
Yes.
The other one will attack Diffle.
Okay.
Get the right die. This is not right. Here we go. You said your... Wait,
7.
Let's see. This one's got a gang up bonus plus 2, so it's 8. So that will hit. Your...
3.
It's 3? Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're shaken. That was a 4.
Okay.
All right. Only shaken, though. Not so bad. Okay, so that was the wolves. Next is Grey Pelt, and Grey Pelt is very, very angry at this cleric. Oh my. So Grey Pelt's going to use Frenzy. Here we go. Whoa, he aced on one of those. Okay, so 12. You said you had a 5, so that's with a raise, an 8. Okay, so it's going to hit both times. I'll do the first one with the raise, which... Make sure I have the right die. Yes. Additional. All right. 1 attack, or 1 damage. Wow, okay. That's 8. That's not going to get through, is it? Wow.
Much
Okay, here's the
protect.
other...
Yay, Desna.
Goodness. Yeah, that
Yes.
protects, man.
Thank you, Desna.
And 5. He is getting angrier by the moment, and because of that, just trying to get through this armor, he's getting reckless. He's getting careless with what he's doing. All right. Yeah, wow. Okay. So,
How long
Good
does
job.
protection last?
However, oh no, wait,
5
no, that's
rounds.
right. Protection lasts 5 rounds. Yep, for quite a while. No, I'm right. I didn't give him his bonus to gang up, but it doesn't matter because it wasn't the attack that was the problem. All right, that was him. Next up is Kaira.
Seeing that Grey Pelt is busy, his back is turned, correct? I'm gonna charge after him to protect Celeste.
Okay.
4. That's with the -1 to fatigue.
That will not be enough.
Gang up bonus with Celeste, right?
You do have gang up bonus. I'll give you a +1.
5.
You said 5. It's still just not quite enough. You need one more. Do you have any bennies? You don't, right?
I have 1 left.
You could spend it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do
it.
it. Let's live.
Do it.
Waltz. No, that's a nope. The first one's the better one.
Okay.
4 to 2.
All right. You try to, but because Grey Pelt is really like trying to get through Celeste's armor, he's just moving a little too much, and you just barely miss him whenever he moves out of the way. All right. Next will be Diffle.
I cast my eyes up to the little lizard hands that are just resting on my forehead. Do we have one more in us? Almost? Well, that's good enough. I am going to try and cast an empowered bolt at Grey Pelt, but I'm going to have to short 1 power point for that, and I am fatigued. However, my calculating helps me get rid of that -2, so it's just a straight roll with my D12 now.
Wow.
So here we go.
You have to unshake.
I have to unshake first. Yeah. Before I do anything fun or cool. I don't.
No!
Oh no!
I don't. I can't unshake.
No.
It's a 1 and a 3.
Diffle.
Nope. How much more do we have in us? Respond quicker. That's my turn.
All right, here we go. Next round. Whew. Celeste, you got a Joker.
Oh!
Yeah.
These
Yay!
Jokers are insane. So that means everybody gets a Benny.
Yay!
Okay.
Which is
Now I'm
clearly
gonna act
needed.
on my turn. I'm gonna act this time.
Oops. Okay. Next, Kaira, Queen of Clubs.
I'll take it.
Diffle, Ace of Spades.
Probably
or
not.
a 2 of Spades.
Yeah, I'll go last.
Wow. Kaizen, a 3 of Hearts. Goodness. Grey Pelt gets an Ace of Clubs.
That's an 8,
And a
right?
king.
That was an 8 of clubs?
Sorry, 8, yes. King of Spades for the wolves that are left. Okay, Celeste, would you like to go first?
Yes, please. I'm
All
gonna
right.
use another Benny so that now I'm down to 2. Yay. So I can get more power points because I'm getting low
Awesome.
already. So now I have 6 power points. I'm gonna try to cast protection again on everyone else. So that's 3 power points. And the other thing I'm gonna do this round is try to get more mushies. Try to get more mushrooms.
Okay,
Get them
so
mushies.
you basically are at a +2 to cast protection
Why is that?
because of your Joker.
Oh, right. I completely forgot.
Yep.
This is awesome.
Yes,
all right,
indeed.
let's do this. Let's get protect.
I don't really think of this as a multi-action because getting the mushrooms to me is a free action.
Okay. So that's a 9.
That's a success with a raise.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow. So
Nice.
So raise protection's pretty OP. So
Yeah,
with a
plus
raise, you all
4.
get +4. Yeah, for 5
To your
rounds.
toughness.
Ooh,
For
plus
5
4 to
rounds.
Oh my
toughness.
gosh.
Now who's eating the gnome?
Not me.
Wow. And then you're going to try again, which will incur an attack of opportunity
I mean, I've been real lucky, so I might as well.
from Grey Pelt. Yeah, well,
So-
Grey Pelt's real tough.
I
And
think
one
I
of
have-
these
I have
days,
one more round of protection for myself before it goes away.
whew, he aced it.
Oh.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, that's 19. So that will hit with a raise. But he still's got to get through your armor, so that's the hard part lately. Oh, he aced on this one. Okay. 11.
Okay. So that's 2.
Which
2.
will just shake you.
Okay. That's fine. I got it.
Wow.
I'm shaken, but I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I just fell from the
this
corner.
basically he attacks and you actually see one of those claws cut through the protection and like go right past your face, which is pretty terrifying. And it makes sense that it would be shaking. All right. So that was you. Next will be the wolves. There is one over by you that's going to take the opportunity to attack you when Grey Pelt shakes you. We'll have a +2 for a total of 5, so that does hit. All right. But he aced.
Cool. Doing great.
For a total of 10. So that will do a wound because you are already shaken, unless you would like to soak it, right?
Or if you do, how many bennies do you have left?
2.
You could do this little juggling trick where you instantly spend a benny to unshake automatically, so that all this attack will do will just shake you again, instead of soaking. Or you could try and soak and potentially get rid of shaken as well. It's up to you.
Or you end up taking a wound if you're unable to soak. So yes, it's...
So either be shaken and spend a benny, or spend a benny and potentially not be shaken,
Second
or
one.
Or wounded.
Okay.
Oh, right. +2. I would soak. You're right, because you have a +2 because you're a joker.
Oh, yeah. Soak it.
I do that. So I use a Benny, right?
You use a Benny and you make a vigor roll with your
Vigor.
wild die.
Oh, well, thing about Vigor is
You're at
I get
a
a minus
+1.
Yeah, I get a
basically.
-1 to it. So yeah, and then a +1. So +1 total, so it's a 4.
That's a success. You are both unshaken and not wounded. Nice.
Nice.
Did it.
Good. Good.
All right. That was that one. So the other two are over by Diffle, and they are going to attack Diffle because you're the weaker one in their minds.
but I'm covered in stars now.
That's true. All right. Well, the first one is shaken and didn't unshake last time, so let's try this time. Oh my God. No, it is still shaken.
Wow.
Ophelia Wolf.
Okay, the other one is not, and will attack. Wow, they rolled a 2. You are safe once again, Diffle. Wow. Okay, that was the wolves. Next up is Kaira.
Okay. I want to try something that I don't know how to use, but I'm going to ask you. Wild attack.
Okay. Which one?
Wild attack on Grey Pelt. Because
It's
I'm
gonna give
seeing
you-
him.
It's going to give you a +2 to your attack. You
Which is
will
still
also already
-1.
have a +1 because of
Gengar.
Celeste being there, but you're at a
Oh.
-1, so you
I'll be
have a +2.
+2. Okay.
And then you're going to be, until your next turn, you'll be at a -2 to your toughness.
She'll just be
Oh,
so
you're
+2 to
vulnerable.
your attack and your damage when you wild attack, but you're vulnerable until the end of your next turn because you're
So anything-
exposing yourself.
Anything attacking you gets a +2 until your next turn.
Okay.
But
All right.
you're pretty tough right now with that protection, so
Yeah. Okay, just
Magic
help me with
stars.
math. Help me with math. Here we go.
yeah, no worries.
Okay, the 8 exploded.
Whew.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then what am I doing again? +2?
Yeah, +2. So that's
It's
with
gonna
a
be
raise.
a hit with a raise, yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna add an extra d6 to your damage die, to your damage rolls.
Okay. Here we go. 6 explodes, so that's, hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13, and then you had the +2 to wild attack.
13, 14,
15, and then, oh yeah, +2 for being a rogue.
15,
16,
16,
17.
17.
So that is with 2 raises. So that, and Did I already use... I'm pretty sure I already used both of Grey Pelt's.
I definitely think you did, yeah. I'm pretty sure, I mean, without casting my mind back whatsoever, I'm sure that all of his bennies are gone.
Okay.
Did it work? Did it work? Is she buying it?
All right, fine. Yeah, fine. He now has 2 wounds. So,
Yes!
and is shaken.
Yeah.
Anger on Grey Pelt's part.
Right.
He didn't even know you were back there. Okay, so that was your go.
Yep.
Next up is Grey Pelt. That was very upsetting to Grey Pelt, and Grey Pelt's gonna turn around and go, you! Wait, no, instead he's gonna go,
Yeah.
you! I didn't know you were here, Kyra. I would have gone for you first.
Nice
And
try.
And he will try to attack you, but first he must unshake. Am I in the right place? Yes. Okay.
And he's definitely out of bennies, so he can't spend any of those.
But he aced it. He is unshaken. He shall attack with frenzy. Okay. Where'd my other die? Oh, there it is. Whoo, he aced it on one of those. Okay, what is your parry?
So with Desna's Blessing, 10.
That's just on your toughness.
Just
So-
kidding. Parry, 7.
Parry 7. So that was 13. So that's with a raise. The other ones did not hit. Okay, so 1 hit with a raise. Oh my goodness. 6, 7, 8. You said 10 for your toughness. Is that right?
Yes.
Can't get through. Wait, and it's like stars here too. I hate stars. Can't get through. All right. Next up is Kaizen.
Nice.
There's-
So
2 wolves over by you and Diffle.
do I have negatives for using my bow right here? They're right next to me.
So if you're using it right next to you, you have to hit their parry as opposed to just a 4. That's basically the difference.
Interesting. Okay. No, I feel pretty blessed by Desna. I'm gonna back up so that I can do 2 shots. So
Okay, so you will only take 1 attack of opportunity because the other one is still shaken.
Oh,
forever.
worth it.
Forever shaken. Okay. What's your parry?
Is a 6.
Okay, so that was a 7. Oh,
Okay.
and bonus, well, 7 plus 2, 6. That would make it 9. So not enough. Okay, so here comes some definite damage. Okay, 5. That aced on the D4. That aced again, so 9. 10 damage. Did it get through?
12.
Woo!
Wow. Yeah. Just those, man, there's stars sparking everywhere. All right. Yes.
All right. And with that, I will back up enough so I can notch my arrow and go for it. So first one's gonna be 5.
So you're
Oh,
attacking. Are you
I'm
attacking
sorry.
twice?
I'm attacking
No.
twice. I'm attacking twice. Yep.
Okay, and your I forget what the edge is called, but the trademark weapon won't apply here.
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So it's gonna be so I'm attacking twice. So it's -2 to both rolls. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the first one will be a 3, which I'm sure will miss.
Yes, that misses.
So I will use a Benny and try again. Although those
Okay.
are both really high rolls. Oh well. But it exploded on an 8. Let's see. 8, 9, 10. 10 minus 2, so 8.
Yep, that will hit.
All
But
right.
not with a raise.
So 2d6.
Wait, it's not with a raise? Didn't he step back to,
Oh right. 'Cause
Oh,
that's only
yes,
a
you're
4.
right. Yes, it is. I'm just not
That's all
looking
right.
for range.
All right. So I'll roll 3 d6s and get 3, 6, 10.
Uh-huh. Yep. You get like this time, like right, this thing is coming at you and it's got its mouth open and you just shoot right into its mouth. Goes down.
Nice.
That one is down. Okay.
All right. Second arrow. It's gonna be a 2.
That won't be enough.
I'm gonna not use my Benny. I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. That was your turn. Next up is Diffle. There's one wolf. This is the shaken wolf. You took out the other one because I said he was attacking you. So, it's your go, Diffle.
Okay, so there's one wolf in front of me and just Grey Pelt remaining.
There's one wolf that's still over by Celeste as well.
2 wolves that remain. Okay.
And great.
Okay. I am going to draw more lizard energy. Oh wait, first I have to unshake.
It's important.
Do it, Diffle.
I did it! I did unshake! Okay. I'm going to draw more power from this blue lizard, and I am going to try and fire off a normal bolt at the one in front of me.
Okay.
And then at the one remaining wolf over by Celeste.
Okay.
So
-2.
That's going to be a -2 for each. However, I'm going to use my calculating to get rid of the penalty for the one over by Celeste. So I'll take the -2 for the one in front of me.
Okay.
I am not food! And I'll use my D12 now. Now I do get to use my D12.
Yeah.
So this is the one in front of me.
Nice.
So this is at a -2.
Yee.
Which is a 5, which is enough to cast the spell.
There you go.
Nice.
But I only do 5 damage.
Oh.
5 damage is enough because it's already. Wait, which one is this?
This
that
is
you
the
just
shaken
attacked?
one in front of me.
Yeah, because its toughness is 4 and it's already
Ooh.
shaken.
Bye bye,
So-
Not
Wolfie.
food.
You say not food, and right as you do that, you basically like send this very colorful bolt right up its nose and into its brain, and it falls over dead.
Just like we wanted. Miss Celeste, look out! And then I'm gonna fire a bolt at the other wolf over there. This one at no penalty.
Okay.
I duck.
That's an ace on the wild die. That is a 7, just shy of a raise. So,
That hits, yeah.
7 damage.
That will shake it. Yes. All right. Good job.
Nice.
Next round. Oh, we got a joker, didn't we? So hang
did.
on, now I have to actually shuffle.
Hee.
All these jokers that
Wow.
keep popping up.
We are getting so lucky. I mean, you
This
think
is-
I mean, all you have to
How
do
many
is
cards
take
are
the
in
Joker and put it on top, and you don't have to shuffle.
Yeah. 2 of them on
Definitely.
top will be better.
Right? Oh yeah, 2
Oh,
or,
yeah.
or 3.
Yeah.
No, there's only 2 in the deck.
Yeah.
Just
Ignore
all
me.
jokers. Just a deck of jokers, please. All right.
April Fools.
Celeste, a 9 of diamonds. A 10 of hearts for Kyra.
Okay.
A 2 of clubs or
I think I can
a
do worse.
3.
No, I'll keep the
Space.
2. I'll keep the 2.
For Devil, and an 8 of clubs for Kaizen. A 7 of clubs for Grey Pelt. And a 5 of spades for the... Are there any wolves? Yes, for the
There's
one wolf
one
left.
shaken wolf left.
One shaken wolf. All right, so that means that Kyra, you will go first.
Okay. I'm right at Grey Pelt. Am I able to do the thing I just did? Wild.
Yep, you can wild attack again if you would like.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
I want
And
this
you still
thing
have
dead.
gang up from Celeste as well.
And I still have fatigue.
So you're +2.
Ooh, the 8 just exploded.
Nice.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus my fatigue. 11 plus gang up, 12. Correct?
I think you're just your fatigue invalidates the gang up bonus, so you're at the +2 for wild attacking. So I think it's
Yeah,
a 14.
Oh boy. Yes, that is with 2. Wait, it's with a raise. So add an extra d6 die to your damage.
Great. Okay, 6 explodes. So that's
And then-
Nice.
And then add +4, +2 for your wild attack, and
Oh,
+2
Jesus.
for being a rogue who is
6,
attacking
7,
in flank.
8, 9, 10,
Nice.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Ooh.
Holy
16! mine!
Yeah.
Yeah, you, I mean, is there anything you want to say to Grey Pelt?
Your time is up. And then I just kill him.
He starts to kind of laugh. And then you cut off his head. And he's not laughing anymore. It goes flying across the room. Blood. It's like in a spiral, and there's just a spiral of blood that follows it,
this is
spraying the
lovely.
walls.
Yeah.
And he falls dead. Very good. All that is left is this one wolf over by Celeste. And next will be Celeste. So,
Now that I've seen the bravery of my compatriots, I pull out my star knife and I attack this last wolf.
I like
Nice,
it. And
go
he's
for
shaken,
it.
so, or she's
Yes.
shaken.
Oh gosh, I haven't done this in a while. So fighting is 6. Cool. Wow, that's a crit fail, my friends. Why did I
No!
do 2 once?
Wow.
Oh no.
I mean, this wolf is shaken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you kind of like you pull out your star knife too fast and kind of like stumble, and maybe your glasses fall off.
Oh, okay.
So let's find out.
Oh.
I believe you make a roll. Is that I really don't remember the
let
language
me
of it.
look it up here. So,
Well, I mean, if it's a crit fail, you can just say her glasses fall off.
Okay, your
but-
glasses fall off. Uh-oh.
okay.
Now you can't see.
I suffer
as
a
well.
-1 penalty to any trait roll dependent on vision, which is everything. As it's a minor, so just -1.
Yeah. Miscafus. Okay. That was your turn. Next is Kaizen.
All right. I'm gonna stick with the bow for this last wolf. I will attack just the once because it's already shaken. So no minuses, please. So 3. So I'm sure that misses. So I will roll again.
Okay.
Bennies. All right. That's gonna be a 5. Which one is a 4?
Not quite enough.
It's range.
I just needed a 4 to hit because
Right.
it's range.
It is exactly
Oh,
enough.
okay.
Is what I meant to say.
All right, damage. Let's see what happens here. 5.
You shoot this time. It's kind of standing sideways. You're able to go in like right through the ear. And it's close enough to the wall that you just kind of pin its head right up against the wall. And it is dead. You all have successfully killed every single wolf that is in
Oh my
here.
goodness.
Good job.
Hard fought.
That was a tough one.
Indeed.
That was so tough.
Yeah, so now you can collect as many mushrooms as you want. There are 6 of them in this room.
Yay. Take them all.
An extra.
Yes,
take
and
it.
you all, I assume, are gonna head right back as fast as you can.
Yes.
All right. Yes, so you all are able to get back to your horses. Delilah and Jade are very excited to see you, and you make way as fast as you can back to town. And once you arrive, you bring the ingredients to Laurel. She's able to very quickly put together the remedy, and you all help pass it to everyone who needs it in town, and you immediately see it begin to work its magic. A few people, unfortunately, did not make it while you all were out trying to collect all of the ingredients, but you saved way more people than were lost. You are celebrated. The town is happy. Many people come bearing gifts for each and every one of you, and they hope that you will stay to continue to protect the town for future potential dangers that certainly lurk in the woods nearby. Congratulations, heroes! You have
We did
succeeded
it!
and saved the day. And you survived! You didn't even die!
No.
Got
Not
kind of
even
wounded.
once.
No.
Not even once. Good
Ooh.
job.
Wow.
And that's how it could have happened as well, or maybe did happen, but we'll never tell you.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
That's true.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Indeed. You did it.
All right.
We did it.
Cool.
You did it.
All done.
High fives.
Yay! fives.
All right.
Good job, you guys. Thank you all for joining us for this very first, essentially a playtest, a run through of Hollow's Last Hope with the Savage Pathfinder rules. This was a lot of fun to be able to get to try. I'm sure that once you guys actually get to see the rules in your own hands, that a lot of things will have changed by then. And this was kind of part of that journey. So you got to actually see a little bit behind the curtains while it was in development and see kind of how it played out throughout that process. So thank you all for joining us. Let's go around real quick. I know that we're going to do a little bit more as well, but go ahead and tell everybody who you are and where they can find you. Let's start with Jordan. We'll go backwards the time.
Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Caves-Callarman, and you can find me on Twitter at Jordan Callarman. That's JordanCallarman. You can also find me running games on Saving Throw. I'm the GM of Wildcards, which is our Savage Worlds stream on the Twitch channel Saving Throw. We've got a huge backlog of campaigns on our YouTube page, so if you want to check out some other Savage settings, check those out.
Awesome, thank you. Leander.
Yeah, hi everyone. If you do want to find out more about me, I am on the board of Shiny Gardens. Shiny Gardens is an organization that brings geek culture to Colorado through different various cons. So if you're interested in finding out what cons are going on in Colorado, check out shinygarden.org. You can also find me as a game master on every other Tuesday through Mile High Dungeon Delvers underneath of Mile High Game Guys. So come check us out. We're on Twitch every other Tuesday.
Awesome, thank you. Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle Nguyen Bradley. I have been your healer today. You can find me everywhere on the internet at I am Chubby Bunny. That's Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. You can also find me every Tuesday on the Hunters Entertainment Twitch channel playing games over there, and every Wednesday over at Official Paizo doing their Pathfinder 2E beginner box set, and that's super fun. You can also find me on the YouTube channel Total Nerd. We do video essays about deep dives into video games, and we also have some fun nostalgia plays over there too.
Awesome, thank you. And Diana.
Hi, I'm Diana Restrepo. You can find me on the socials on Twitter and Instagram at Diana Res3, R-E-S-3. I'm also all over the DAT Network on Twitch, and as well as the North Foundry Network on a new show.
Yay! Yeah. Awesome. And I am Meghan Caves. You can find me at Meghan Caves, MEGHANCAVES, on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, Meghan Caves Actor. And you can also find me on the DAT Network. You can find me on Saving Throw. I'm also a cast member of Wildcards. And more things coming down the line soon that hopefully will be very fun and exciting for you to see. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. You just have to, you're going to have to follow me and find out in the future. So... But yes, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you to Pinnacle for having us play this out. Thank you to Paizo too, because I guess they're part of it as well.
Yes.
And thank you to the whole team who helped produce this and everything. It's been great. So I hope you all enjoy and get very excited and back this Kickstarter. And then we'll just have to see you next time, whenever that may be. So thank you guys.
Yay!
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.